up today and you seen Netflix, you seen all these things, because you know why? Today's a very special day. He said it earlier. Y'all wasn't there because y'all wasn't invited. He said, it's his day. It's day day. It's our day.
Rastafari, you know, that's really...
What it good be, hope this is what it should be. This is your boy N.O.R.E.
What up, is DJ EFN.
And this is Militate Crazy World Happy Hour, Drink Champs Happy Hour.
Make some noise!
Now, when you speak about this person that we're introducing, we talk about, oh shit, we didn't even have the champagne there. We so excited to start.
We just went in.
Yeah. This is royalty. When I say royalty, this is real royalty. The man owns a hotel. Father's a legend.
Super legend.
No,
legend.
I feel
you
like
can't just say one legend.
You can't just say legend. You gotta say legend, icon.
That is historic.
What's crazy about it, dropping a movie on Valentine's Day.
And today
is Bob fucking Marley's birthday. And we got a legend. In case you don't know who we talking about the one, the only, Rohan Marley! First off, I got to have a drink to Bob Marley. You know, you know what's the crazy thing is? A lot of us felt like Bob Marley was our father. So it's like you shared him with the world, because like there's no place on earth I can't go and a Bob Marley record won't play. No place. And let me tell you something. I've tested it. I live by nothing but white people. I tested it myself. You can play that music at a disrespectful level. You can play it all the way up. There's not one person that's gonna say turn it down.
Nah.
Not one. I've tried it numerous times with the cool white people, with the people who look racist, with the people who might not be, but they used to be around. And I put on any. You've been with me, and with his dreads, and he brought his dreads, and they don't get offended.
He brought his dreads,
and he brought his dreads. That's right. Yes. Did you ever realize how much of a global music he was making?
You know, to your point, still growing up, right? Mm-hmm. I had to come to terms with what you just said. You know what I mean? Being that, you know, our father is not just my father. You know what I mean?
Right.
So one at a time, I had to really be like, wow, you know. And it was a point in life where there was an instance that kind of put us in our place.
Right.
And it was one day. Most of the times at Hope Road in Jamaica, at my dad's place, everyone come check him, you know, like if you need any type of help, you know, youths from the streets.
Right.
This particular day, though, these guys...
In Jamaica, you said?
Yeah,
okay.
in Hope Road. Mm-hmm. Bob Marley Museum, what it's called today.
Right.
But these youths, right, growing up, they were street boys, but they are also acrobats.
Right.
So during the week, they'll come to Hope Road and they do all kind of flips and ting, and you know.
And then the rest of the week they'll shoot you.
No, on the hustle, they watch the windscreen.
Oh, okay.
They're good boys.
Okay.
So one Sunday now, my brother and I, Steven, we're in Hope Road, and you know, this is a Sunday, man.
Right.
And they showed up at the gate.
Right.
So we kind of walked down to the gate and kind of told them, we said, listen, today it's our day.
Right.
You know, you can't take your asses home kind of thing.
Right.
We didn't say that, but but our dad, he was kind of watching us from upstairs.
Right.
So he called us, Stephen, Rohan, come upstairs.
All right.
We go upstairs now. He said, you see those boys outside? Let them inside.
And this is the street guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
And at the time, there was a guy, like, on Sundays, the ice cream man come around. And he ride a little fudge, he ride a little bike, you know, with the fudge on the back, the ice cream on the back. He said, you see the boys? Go downstairs, buy them all ice cream, and watch them eat ice cream.
Wow.
So, you know, as youth, and, you know, my father is kind of, you know, when he talks strong.
Right.
So you're kind of shaking.
Right.
So, but what we realize is that our father really was trying to teach us a lesson that it wasn't just about, you know, his children on the inside. It's about the children that don't have more, you know what I mean? So right then and there, we learned the principles about, you know, when you have to share.
Right.
And that was a part of it. And that's kind of was his role to those youths. It wasn't even about us.
Right.
It's about, like you said, how those youths saw my father in regards to what he do for them as youth, just growing up, you know?
Right.
So we were kind of in the way. They didn't come to see us.
right. Well, let me bounce around a little bit, right? Because when you look at all these biopsy movies, these pictures, and one of the people that say one of the most accurate and most on point one is the Straight Outta Compton one, and everyone is saying that's because, you know, Ice Cube and people were there to somewhat guide them to what to talk about. Is this something that you had to do with this movie? Like, because
you know,
the family as a whole.
This movie, right? Our brother Ziggy, big brother Ziggy. It's been in the works for 5 years.
Oh wow!
He's also the one that was mainly behind Marley, the documentary.
I just watched that.
Yeah,
Who Shot the Sheriff?
No, not that one. The one that Marley's called.
Okay.
That one is we don't know who did that one, but it's out there. But as far as family,
right?
You know, and then this one now, finally, when Ziggy, you know, did all the research, find the right people, that the cast and all the things that he needed for the film, got the money he needed to make the film happen. You know, he did that.
Wow.
And most importantly, the relationship that we have with not only the cast members, but the main actor, the actress, the producers, and some of the directors, it was just very, very much an intimate film, you know, and very personable, because we're able to kind of talk to Kingsley about, you know, some of our dad's ways and like attitude,
his mannerism,
and Kingsley himself. He's so point on as an actor, you know what I mean? He makes
an actor playing Bob.
Just as because it's craft. You know, that's his craft. But to be able to tap in and reach that level, well, it's truly impressive, bro. And we love that. And this film, as you said, it's really a family certified, family made. You know, Ziggy, Sidella, Mama Rita, the entire family, myself and Steven, you know, we're always there in support. All the brothers, sisters. So it's really a family and thing, as well as my dad's friends. The sons of the musicians are playing their dads.
Really? Oh, no, I didn't know that.
And a lot of, so a lot of cast is Jamaica. And then again, the amount of people that were able to, like, get a job in Jamaica because
of the movie.
Yeah, because of the movie was another good thing. We're proud of that. So
He's still working from heaven. He's still working from heaven.
All day long.
Yeah, goddamn. So that's one of the things that me knowing that I was going to interview you, I just went and searched like a lot of your father's concerts. And one thing that you can tell, everybody claimed Bob Marley. White people, black people, like everyone felt a piece of him. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy.
Yeah, the main thing is about the truth, you know, and a man like our father, this man lived for that purpose, you know?
Right.
And when you're a musician, bro,
Yes,
you know,
yes,
you know the thing. Music in general, and you know what music is. It's a vehicle,
Right.
and we choose to deliver the message how we choose to deliver it,
Right.
and we choose to say what we want to say.
Right.
We see through Rastafari now, and what that means to our father and us as Rastafari people, us as a people in general,
Right.
human beings, you know,
Right.
and the
Right.
ones that really want to represent that human being movement
Right.
is like that, like soul to soul movement.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of our father, and that's what he really stand up for. He's a man of his word.
Right.
Like what he says, what he does, you know,
Right.
and still does it, you know, and
Right.
and that's the important thing.
Right.
So I feel like, say, that truth within that message
Right.
is that connection to a people that seek a certain way of life, wants this type of liberty, you know, because it's a passion within the liberty, you know, and the most important thing is the truth that we utter, you know. So when you find people that stick to them thing there, it kind of resonates to everyone,
Right.
And that's why we say one love,
Right.
you know.
Yeah, because that became more than music. It transcended the music. It became a global movement.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's a God movement.
You know, it's funny that you said that. I was watching a documentary, and I kid you not, I'm not being funny. I thought I was looking at Jesus, man. I literally was looking at Bob like, this is what I think Jesus looked like.
See, and with Rastafari, you know, that's really the way of life, and
Right.
and why we resonate like that, and why we have this consonance and this presence is because of the Old Testament.
Right.
And as Rastafari people, we try to follow the Nazarite vow, the way of the Nazarene, and Jesus Christ himself is a Nazarite.
Right.
So we try our daily life as much as we can. We're not perfect, you know,
Right.
but our daily life is to follow that order.
Right.
And it's a Nazarite vow.
Right.
You know, where you wear your locks, you wear you know the
Right.
razor on your face, certain things, what you eat, and this. So
Like my
it's
friend Rasta, he's Rasta. We catch him with shrimp every now and then. No, I'm just playing.
it's the thing they say, like yo, but those are the things you go through as youth growing up. You're not supposed to eat that,
Right,
You know,
right,
that's
right.
the kind of So you. As Rastafari people, as Jamaicans in general, we make fun of what you eat. You know, you're a Rasta, you're not supposed to eat that. Rasta don't do this,
Right.
Rasta don't do that.
Right.
And then you have to, and then again, with the Marley name with that,
Right.
plus Rastafari,
Oh.
it's double.
That must
Let
have
me
been
ask you,
crazy.
you must have never had a glizzy before in your life, right?
What's
a
a
Frank?
What's that, bro?
He can't even use that word. That's a right.
What's a
You never had a Frank, right? A hot dog?
Oh, I can't say that. I can't say that.
Hold on, but based on what you're saying about like it's double for you,
Yeah.
did it ever feel like a burden, the legacy that was like put upon you and your siblings?
I would never say a burden because it's really I would never say a burden,
Right.
Because it's really the way of the truth, you know, and it's really discipline, and just want to keep your father's ways.
Right.
So it's really an alignment, and proud of it because you know we all read the Bible, we all do these things. So if you can find a way of life that's alignment towards that, and as a culture, is a lifestyle which is such, we're proud of that, you know. So it's never a burden. It's a lesson and it's a way of life. And it's the way we choose to live and the way we want to live because we feel good about it, you know. So it's a goodness. And it's like the way of the lion, you know?
Right.
Like a king order, you know? Real self.
Right. Now, I was watching, going back to the documentary, at one point Bob moved to London. And to this day, it's a lot of Rastafarians and Jamaican people in London. Is that when they first started going there, when Bob went there?
No.
They had the colony.
No,
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
no.
Yeah, that's right.
Remember like World War II. A lot of Jamaicans fought in World War II with the British because, bro said it's once underneath the British rule, Commonwealth, right? So Jamaicans travel there because at one point before late 60s, early 70s, Jamaicans didn't need a visa to go to London.
They didn't?
Right.
Oh, wow.
So a lot of work and such and such. So a lot of poor parents are in London. You know, it was a regular thing for Jamaican families to receive things from England, like before
Drain,
America.
Drain, our friend Drain, he's from London.
Yes.
He's Jamaican.
A lot of that. That's why Jamaica culture in London is like really close.
Yeah.
Even a slang.
Right.
So it was, and then again, music in general, So, but my father went there with like intention to make music, really an exile because of the assassination attempt.
The Exodus album, right? He made.
Yeah, the Exodus. Yes, yeah. You remember, you are very well studied.
Yes. I'm prepared.
You know.
Yeah.
Don't let me mess it up.
I got you.
Pardon.
That's right.
I don't normally drink, but we're
we're praising you today. Our show is about giving people their flowers. We want to give you your flowers. You know what I'm saying? We want to give you your flowers, my brother. Here, right there. Snoop Dogg said it's like a Grammy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So on to drink champs.
Yeah, to drink champs.
On this blessed day.
That's right.
Our Father's Day.
That's right.
Rastafari Day. Our day. People's Day.
That's right.
A drink champs day.
A drink champs.
We're giving thanks to the Most High, His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie.
I don't know why I did that.
Rastafari. So we're gonna take the drinks back.
I remember.
Pardon the drinking.
Yes. So I remember, rappers, right? Having a love-hate relationship with our city, and I remember me thinking that's something that was new, but I remember seeing just now on an interview where Bob was just done with Jamaica at one point. He was like, man, I ain't messing with Jamaica. And it was like, damn, Bob went through the shit that I'm going through then? Yeah. And I'm like, wow. And that's when he went to London, and that's when he started, went to South Africa.
Well, imagine this, right? It's like, I watched, like, for instance, the movie, and I'm just going to refer to this movie because something just happened to me in London. Where was I? Paris, for the premiere. And I'm watching that exact reference that you just made being told in the movie, and it made me very emotional because of what my father said and what he represents. It made me truly emotional because here is the man where his gates are open to everyone. He came from nothing, and everything that he ever created or stood for represent a people. Pardon me. And here's this man that's helping so much people. And the same people that you're helping, the same people that you're fighting to uplift and bring together, allow themselves to be manipulated by a systematic way, by politics, to feel that it's right to try and take a man's life, So that's really the emotion of that. So when my father said I'm done with Jamaica, it was in the moment.
Right, yeah.
He's never done with Jamaica.
Yeah, I know.
But you know what I mean, though?
I know, yeah.
In the moment, so it's like, it kind of screw. It's a rule for that.
Right.
And, so you take a little journey. I'm going to sing some love songs.
Right.
This revolution might be a one-man thing.
Right. You know what's ill about that is when you look at the political history in Jamaica, it's almost like Bloods and Crips. They politics
straight up,
and a lot of the rest of the world, and even here,
straight up.
I seen you seen Randy Acker from Def Jam Jamaica.
Seen.
I did a video with Lexus and Wayne Wonder in Tivoli Gardens. The most scaredest I ever been in my life. The most scaredest I ever been.
Yeah.
Like literally, this was. What do y'all call it? Badman Town.
Yeah, the garrison.
Like when I tell you everybody had a gun on them, I'm kidding you not. And I was like, and they told me, they said, man, you're safe But I was like, it just didn't feel safe.
You're good. You're good still because it's nothing with you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Man, remember, Jamaican people are people of principle.
Right.
When they're being rude, they're rude with principles.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, they told me that.
Bad boy against bad boy kind of thing.
They told me that off top. As soon as I landed in Jamaica, this lady, she came right over to me and she jumped over my whole foot with the shopping cart. And then she looked at me like, what y'all want, Yankee boy? Yeah. I said, you got it. I said, I'm in Jamaica, I gotta realize where the fuck I'm at.
Hell yeah.
Space and time. Gangster. And then, you know what else I seen? I know I'm all over the place. I seen a Chinese Jamaican.
Oh yeah, you know.
And boy was he was offended, and I was like, you don't talk like that. What you say?
They the most Jamaican.
300 years. 300
China
years.
been in Jamaica
300 years,
Whoa.
as well as the Indian, Indian people. So we have 4th, 5th generation Chinese, and
Wow.
So a lot of my friends, they look like you and I.
Right.
They look like you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And last name Wong.
Yeah. Shout out Waggy T out here.
Yeah, Waggy T.
Oh, I bought my first turntable off another Chinese Jamaican out in
Sachin.
south. Yeah,
It's Jamaican.
Yeah.
Most of the Jamaican restaurants are Chinese Jamaicans.
Ain't VP Records Chinese people?
Yeah. Big in the culture.
Yeah.
Super huge. Super huge.
They drink, so Tiger Bone is real.
That's real. It's not the way we drink it. It's not real.
So you got this hotel. Like I believe you're the only person I know that owns a hotel. You flossed on me one night. He's like, hey man, I got this hotel in Mexico. You come by anytime you want. I said holy. I was like, that was some fly shit to me.
He's an entrepreneur.
Yes.
He's an entrepreneur world, and everything you do in life. I believe in opportunities, And everyone always say, how come you don't have one in Jamaica? Right. I said, well, no one in Jamaica offered me an opportunity.
Right. Oh, wow.
Right. So I took the opportunity, and it started long ago with the St. Marley Coffee relationship. And it's the same partner as the 5 hotel group.
Okay,
They were building a hotel, and they wanted me to be a part of it.
Wow.
And, I took a look at the place. And I was
Mexico, what part of Mexico?
Right outside of Cancun, a place called Puerto Morelos.
Okay.
Between Cancun and Playa del Carmen.
Okay.
So I'll say 45 minutes from Tulum.
Okay, cool. Okay.
And 20 minutes from the airport.
Oh, wow.
As you land in Cancun, it's right there. Nice beach, protected area. The reef is protected. The mangroves are protected. Nice little fishing village. And 92 rooms. And,
it's like a boutique.
Very so. Very so.
Right, that's dope.
It's a great opportunity. Opened in 2020. Okay. It was a scare with all the things that were happening.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
Right.
But it survived, and with the help of a lot of my friends and I that's supporting one each other, spread the message, and it got out there more, and people seem to like going down there in Mexico.
Right. Yeah.
And I like it too. I absolutely love it.
Let's make some noise for you guys.
Yeah, big up to Rohan Marley Beach House.
And that's the name of it, Rohan Marley Beach House.
Well, it's really the 5s.
Okay.
And Rohan Marley Beach House. You know what I mean? It's a collaboration type of effort.
Okay.
Yeah, collaborative.
And had you been going to Mexico
before that?
Yeah.
Not really.
Okay.
It wasn't my thing. But I met these brothers in New York City in early 2016. And at the time, I was really focused on Marley Coffee, and I was trying to build some coffee shops. So the brethren, hey, we're building a hotel. Would you like to put one of your coffee shops in our hotel?
Right.
So I took the opportunity again. I said, yeah, I'd love that. Let me go see the spot.
Oh, just to put the coffee in the hotel?
Yeah, at first.
Okay.
So they did that, and then they said, we're building this hotel. We're going to open up a new project. We're building a new hotel on the beach in Puerto Morelos. It's really a little, it's a smaller hotel. Would you like to, we don't know what to call it. What do you think about calling it Rohan Marley Beach House?
Wow.
And we came up with that name because, it was on the beach.
Right.
Near the beach.
It's on the beach. And it's the Caribbean.
Right.
The Caribbean. Yeah, man. So we love it down there, and it's really nice because when you think about Mexico and them place, you have to think about Africa and Afro-Mexico because from the early times of the Olmecs. And then I learned a lot too because I learned that when I found myself in Mexico, I started to realize that, wow, we're all a part of the Amerindian culture from the early times because that's the Americas. So it's a part of the Caribbean. So then I go again and you look at Barbados, it's right there. And that's everything. It's part of the whole Amerindian, you know, this part of the world, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it's just really extending the culture and realizing that earth is the Lord and its fullness thereof. So wherever we are, wherever we go, it is home. So, and we felt very good there, and we feel at home in Mexico as well, like anywhere else.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man,
That's
love it.
what's up.
Love Mexico. Big up to Mexico.
Big up Mexico. So when I research, like, you know, the stuff that I know about Rastafarian culture, it brings you to Haile Selassie, which brings you to Ethiopia, right?
Right, yeah.
Which brings you to Africa, right?
Yeah.
What is the correlation? And we know all man come from Africa, right? But why is it like Jamaica and Africa's relationship like so is it because of the Haile Selassie?
Well, it started with Marcus Garvey.
Marcus Garvey,
right.
damn, that's
Right. And then, you know, those early times in general as cultural people and the history of Jamaica with like all of the Maroons, the early Maroons who fought against the British for their independence and never got conquered by the Brits.
Right.
So we were always like rebellious people, you know? So during the time when Marcus Garvey, early, I said before the 1930s, when Marcus Garvey was hailing and building his movement in Harlem and throughout the world and studying in England and traveling the earth, Marcus Garvey learned about the crowning of the Emperor Haile Selassie I, which would take place in 1930. So Marcus Garvey, being Jamaican now, returned to Jamaica and told the black people of Jamaica that we, black people in the Western Hemisphere, should look towards the East for the crowning of a black king, our King, our Christ, and our God Almighty. So it says in Revelation that you'll be crowned King of Kings, Lords of Lords, conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah, elect of God Himself. So when Marcus Garvey said that to I and I now, as black people in the Western Hemisphere, there's another brethren whose name is Howell, who's really started the Rastafari movement, Leonard Howell. Don't quote me on the exact name.
Get your Google on, Hats.
Yeah, you can find his name in the Google. But then the movement started. And then we as black people in the Western Hemisphere started to look towards Ethiopia, the crowning of the king, as our God. And we started to follow the ways of Ethiopia, because we knew that now that being Ethiopia is the first place to really follow Jesus Christ in 4 AD, when the eunuch met Philip and told Queen Candace about this great man that he met, and blah, 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 and such, who was Philip, who was a follower of Christ, and then he started Christianity that time then, you know? So we as Rastafari people, we look to Ethiopia, and that's the Orthodox Church, which is the faith of Rastafari, if you ever asked about that. So that's when it really started, in 1930, the crowning of the King of Kings. And everyone knows this in the world, because every nation was there that day, and everyone had to kneel and bow to that emperor.
Who, Haile Selassie?
Yes, who is the 225th lineage of King David, seed of Jesse. And those 225 kings are the kings that rule the earth. So when we talk about earth, we have to talk about the olden days and the biblical ways. So we follow the King David's throne. We didn't follow Babylon's throne, which was always trying to fight against King David's throne, if you know what I mean. Like, you know, all the Constantinople's, all the Roman Empire, all these guys. That never stopped. You know? So we as Rastafari people, we represent King David's throne, and that is Haile Selassie's throne, and that's how we come to say Haile Selassie is who we call His Imperial Majesty, is who we call the Almighty God Himself in the living flesh. So that's how we're able to like manifest our flesh this way, by that teaching of this great man who manifests the God within himself at the highest order. So we believe upon that, and we live upon that, and those are where we get our teachings, and those are the teachings we follow. So other people have other teachings that they follow, and sometimes you stumble. Like your teaching make you stumble. This one keeps us more upright.
Right.
And it happened while he was still alive, right?
Who?
Selassie. Wasn't he still alive when people started to follow him in Jamaica?
His Majesty is forever living,
Right.
and absolutely so. But His Majesty is forever living, you know.
Yeah.
Yes,
I think they did a study and they said that his blood is actually related to Jesus Christ.
Well, they said the Ark of the Covenant is in
but
Ethiopia.
That's what I was saying.
the claim as
lineage
well.
of- That's why I mentioned to you the
Right.
lineage of King David, and then within that lineage, there's 225 king, and you have Abraham, Moses, and you have Jesus Christ himself.
Yes.
You have
I like how
all-
you say yes,
you have-
Christ. I like how you say that.
You have Solomon, you have
Right.
David,
Right.
and His Majesties are part of that lineage.
Yeah.
And that's why I talked about King David's throne. And
Right.
that same is Christ in His kingly character, right? And Christ in the flesh. So all the Christ consciousness, the great kings of this earth who took on the Christ consciousness, who are the heads of this government, who have the shoulders of the Almighty God, and they rule this government with the God law, you know, the ancient Abrahamic law. You know, that's the law.
You know what I believe?
Yes,
I don't look at me like that, Kareem. I believe like in years to come, they will talk about Tupac the same way. They will talk about like because when you look at let me just stick with Bob. When you look at the history of how he did this was all righteous. This was like, you know, when you go look at all these interviews and you go look at these everything that he said something one time. He said, "They love you so much they'll kill you." And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Because love and hate is kind of almost the same thing.
Yeah.
But he said sometimes they can love you so much that they'll kill you. And I couldn't distinguish if he said they'll kill you, like meaning himself, or just that love itself. Like, this is all biblical.
Factual. And you know, you said something so important.
Right.
Because man himself, right? Like we talk about man. We're flesh, but man have like an ideology, right?
Right.
And some men have good ideology and good dreams that we tap into a certain frequency. And you talk about like Tupac, you know?
Right.
But we're not talking about Tupac that you see walking on the street. We're talking about the Tupac that you see speaking a thing, saying something. And that's what each of us have as beings in general, right? Because we have that goodness that we're made from, because we are made from love. And you have to make love to produce.
That's right, goddamn. You got a lot of them out there.
Thanks a lot.
You DMX for real out here, baby. Yeah, we know you out here shooting up the club. Let's go.
So yeah, it's, we love that, and it's all what the ones have to say that we try to like gravitate towards, you know, the man himself, and we find the good in each other. So yeah, man, they're gonna talk about great ones that have had great things to say, and who always wanted to uplift people.
Right.
So that's the real purpose, you know, with the upliftment of people, you know, and when you're speaking that, yeah, not all the time, you know, some of the times you kind of, but we're gonna focus on the good side of you,
right?
You know, and that's what we all need to start doing now. Is start focusing on people goodness,
right?
You know what I mean?
Right.
People like too much downfall,
right?
I leave it upfulness now.
Do you think? Do you think the CIA was really like tapping into Jamaica like that? Because like when you see years later, right? You see Malcolm X, and then years later, there's actually studies that come out that show CIA set Malcolm X up, and this rumor has never been confirmed.
Well, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh, me, I'm a, you know, I'm the type of person where I watch UFO. I'm
You're a
into
conspiracy
alien.
theorist. That's who you are. That's what you about to say.
I mean, you can't even call it conspiracy more. They talk about it in government.
I've been watching UFOs since like the early 1990s. You dig?
Right.
So anyway, when we talk about Jamaica in general, right?
Right.
And we talk about trade and waterways and entrance to certain system, right? The stream of like from how you have to travel into like the money pool, right? You know, coming from Africa down the stream and blah, 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 and certain places that you have to hang out, right? So Jamaica is like the little small island. It's right in that little, you gotta pass that place to get into the wealth, right? The trade.
It's the gate.
It's the gateway, right? So what happened in Jamaica now? In the early times when the British Empire had a larger influence before this independence thing, it was, Jamaica was like a place where you really, there was not too much violence.
It wasn't?
No.
Oh, wow.
In the 60s, Jamaica was so peaceful and lovely. So, when now the whole communist movement began, that thing, and then the start now with the politicians when the independence came now, and these two parties started to mingle. One was like, they would call him a socialist, which was Manley, and the other one was like...
that was the prime minister, right?
Yeah, the two of them, the same one my dad
Michael
put together.
Manley and
Edward Siaga.
Yeah.
So he was more like...
They called him CIA Aga.
That's right.
Holy Ghost. Yeah.
You know.
I'm ill. Yes, I know.
You know them.
Yes.
So one would say was like leaning towards like Cuba-ish, right?
Yeah.
The Cuba
They wanted
vibe.
Jamaica to be the new Cuba.
Like, well...
Even the prime minister of Jamaica met with Castro.
They wanted to be in that orbit, right?
There was a lot of support there. And then the other person also, what happened was when now the gun trade began for the destabilization.
Yeah, they even had a gun court.
Yeah, because now it started flood the place with guns and cocaine. For destabilization, because they got to destabilize the country because of what's happening, because these people are worried about these people having this control, because now you're messing with the horn, right? You're messing with the money run, right? So if the Jamaicans become more this way, then you're tapping into the Russia people again, where they're tapping into this thing, and then these people are starting to take too much control of this little hump right here. So that couldn't happen.
Even said the KGB was in Jamaica.
That's the Russian side.
Yeah,
of course.
So all
But that's the the mafia KGB,
So all
right?
that-
No, the KGB is the CIA of
That's
Russia.
what I meant.
Yeah.
And all
what I
that destabilization is when the violence began in the early 70s, late 60s now.
What was the two parties, JLP?
PNP and JLP. Jamaica Labourite Party and the People's National Party. One color is orange and the other one is green. I grew up in a time where I live in a place called Spanish Town, and I'll never forget this. This one I know, like...
A Spanish person in sight. In Spanish Town.
All us. So, but let me tell you something. This one I kind of knew, like my heart, like I kind of knew I was like a good person. I just knew I knew I was a good human being. I think I was like 10 years old, and I remember it was like political times, like very strong politics, right? So these people, tourists, they were driving along this main road to get to like Montego Bay. And if you did not put up the sign of which party you represented, the people, they thrown stones at your car. I remember watching it, right? Because that area was a Labourite area, and I live in the midst of everything. And I remember watching this, and I remember seeing the brethren, them throwing the stones. And I remember to my heart, I'm like, but those people don't know nothing. Like in my, it's my little self. I'm like, wow. So that's when I realized these people don't have no brain. They don't have, they don't know. What is this? It don't make no sense. You know? So that's what happened. And that's what destabilized the country, is guns and foolishness of politics. Because even with Marcus Garvey in the early times, when Marcus Garvey was running for Prime Minister of Jamaica, what they said caused him not to be the Prime Minister. They went and offered Jamaican people free rice and peas. So, people love them belly.
I never heard this one.
Well,
really?
That's crazy.
Free rice and peas. So
they was offering.
It's a big thing in Jamaica. You know? It's a Sunday. Sunday dinner.
Sandwiches.
Every Jamaican eat rice and peas on Sunday.
Right.
It's rice and peas and chicken, rice and peas and this, rice and peas and that.
Right.
So it's a big thing.
Yeah. I've never been stuck before. By the way, who has the best rice and peas? Puerto Ricans? Jamaicans?
Hey, man.
Dominicans?
No, you have rice. No, hold on. You have rice and beans.
That's true.
Yes. Oh, shit. Damn. Good point. Good point. Did not realize that. Who still got the best?
you know, when I go to Puerto Rico, I eat rice and beans, man.
Rice and
beans. And when I'm in Jamaica, I eat rice and peas, man.
Rice and peas.
So I never had them side by side.
You never had them side by side. Yeah, that's carved up. You carved the fuck up. Holy shit, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. But listen, Haiti is not in the category. No.
Haitian food is amazing.
I love Haitian.
Haitian food is amazing.
No,
but
best cuisine, bro.
No, I've been seeing, because I've been seeing on Instagram.
Haitian food is great.
Haiti been trying to throw they hat in the ring with the rice and peas.
But
they got great rice. I'm
not gonna lie.
Can I tell you something about Haiti?
Okay.
Let me tell you something about Haiti.
Haiti,
now.
my shit.
Haiti now, Haiti. You see, cuisine-wise. You see, not because of, but the mixture with the French.
Yeah, which is big. They're big on cuisine over there.
You
right?
see what I'm saying?
But there's no Haitian vegan food.
Not
Just
too
rice and
many.
peas.
Haitian don't eat too much.
They
grill now. You look like grill. Look at you.
My first boy is Nico, and my first daughter Eden. They're Haitian.
They're Haitian.
Nico born in Pétionville.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been to Pétionville. Haiti's though, man.
What's your favorite place to visit on your spare time?
Like, for what?
For anything, like
I have different things I think about.
okay. For
So it
vacation.
depends.
For vacation.
Vacation.
Okay.
Well, you know what I love the most? I love the ocean, you know? So I like going places where, for vacation, you said,
Okay,
not like
work.
sabbaticals.
Yeah.
You're not.
Right, just to relax, relax and hang out. Not
Use the big
sabbatical.
word. I didn't even want to ask
Not
what that
sabbatical is
was.
like you're gonna go in
church stuff.
Okay.
meditate and stuff like
The
that.
good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, like, let me see. For instance, I love going to Rohan Marley Beach House. Of course, I love that.
Of course.
I've this year I had a chance to visit Barbados.
Barbados. Was Rihanna out there?
Man, Rihanna is like, she wasn't there, but you felt her presence.
But you felt her presence, right? I
seen Khaled posting it like
I believe Khaled. Even though I'm not supposed to believe him, I just believe whatever the fuck he promotes.
I
want to go to see
he tells
Rihanna
you the
too.
truth.
Yeah, I believe him.
He tells the truth.
Yes, I believe Khaled, bro.
No, but for sure, Rihanna's, right? Like, I was there.
Yeah.
I was into the Rihanna's vibe because she put the place, like, from tourism perspective.
Right.
It's, you know, people want to visit and because they want to see where she live because it's very nice and the people love her so much.
Yeah.
So I just first time going there for like some business thing, like they call it fintech, like financial technology, some summit, good stuff.
Okay.
So that was held there, a bunch of Caribbean people from Latin America as well.
And they just got out of the British. Right?
Yep. The Prime Minister wanted. Is it Prime Minister now? President.
Right, they broke away from the
They're
Commonwealth.
now
They're
Republic.
Yeah.
They're independent. Everybody can't go independent now.
No, but it's
Some of these guys got to stick with their major labels.
Nah, man. I'm not gonna let you get away with that.
Everybody can't go independent. I'm telling you, man. Listen, Haiti's still 50-50 with it. I'm telling you.
They're not 50-50.
No,
they were the first ones to break
That's what I'm
away.
saying. They're still like, we don't know.
The only reason why they suffer is because they were the first ones.
We don't know. We should have did that. That's what I mean.
You know that.
Yeah.
And Haiti is holding a lot of money.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Puerto Rico, scratch our heads sometimes. We be like, we don't know why we still on this major label. I killed that. Y'all understand? Because Puerto Rico, we definitely major label.
Hey man, let Cuba become free. We coming, bro.
Yeah, niggas ain't.
Yo, you got some. Your mother's Cuban, right? She was born in Cuba.
You know, I got a lot of Cuban family. My girlfriend Cuban.
I noticed you ain't say Cuban rice and peas though.
We don't say rice and peas. We say
Or
moros,
peas, whatever the fuck you got. You ain't no Cuba out there. You didn't know Cuba out there.
Man, Cuban food is good.
Yeah, Cuban food is good. I'm just saying. He didn't do it.
When I go to her house, her family hook me up nice.
But you know what it is? Honestly, the Caribbean food is pretty much the same thing, bro. We just call it different names.
Yes,
we all
yes,
eat
yes,
tostones.
yes.
We all eat plantain. We all eat the same
I'll tell
thing.
you this.
Mama Rita is also Cuban. Mama Rita Cuban.
But I'll tell you this. There's a big difference though. My son went to Cuba.
Really? He went to Cuba?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Oh, with your wife?
Yes.
Right.
And he called me and he said, "Where's the W, Dad?" There was no AC. He did not.
It's not.
There was no AC in his aunt's crib.
Guy, we're talking about Cuba right now, man.
I couldn't explain to my son that, hey, there's not W hotels everywhere, buddy. And he was,
especially not in a socialist country, man.
yeah, he didn't know. He had to learn that day.
I took a visit to Cuba, right? And we booked an Airbnb. But
oh shit. Yeah, I don't know where this is going.
No, it's good.
Okay.
But the family was there too.
I did the same thing, but it was an Airbnb. I stayed with a family.
So one day I'm just chilling on
You
the
ain't tell
veranda.
me this part. Let's go.
I'm chilling on the veranda, you know? So I see the brethren pull up on a little bicycle, and he got the bread.
Oh wow.
So I'm like, what brethren? What? I said, I said, what brethren doing? He said, no, they still do that where...
The partitioning of the food.
Yeah, they still do that where they drive around and they give you a bag of food.
Yeah.
Oh. Man, I was like, wow. Man, but it was cool being in Cuba and being able to see that the people...
They're amazing.
Weren't living in... It wasn't like that anymore.
Right.
It was a balance.
Right.
So you can still have that, but they still do, you know what I mean? So it was very nice. But if you want to see, if you ever want to see some good culture, man, and some good architect.
Yes.
Go to Cuba. Cuba is really
and it's a bubble because you see that old school architect.
It also proves the point that Latinos are of African descent.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it proves that.
Like there's the culture that we have is all African descent.
There's a place in Puerto Rico like that, Louisa. You ever been to Louisa? Louisa, everyone, I'm light skinned consider them everyone is there. So Cuba is definitely.
Yo, you know something though? I'm one of those people where.
How about Colombia? My bad.
I've been there.
You like Colombia?
I don't like to talk about it too much.
Oh shit.
Damn. that man is waiting. Well, tell us more.
Your son said ask him about Colombia for some reason. Son said that. I'm sorry. I looked at Diego's face and Colombia came up immediately. You sound like him.
No.
Yeah.
No.
This guy loves Colombia too much.
No, I actually went there for stem cells.
Is that what they call it now? No.
I'm banned from going to Colombia. Not for nothing bad, just things that could possibly happen.
Right. It happened.
Things that keep yourself out of the way of trouble.
Right. Okay.
So I try to stay away from Colombia.
Okay.
You went to Medellin. Medellin is beautiful. I love Medellin.
But when I did visit, while I was there, I did go to the Corona Communal 13.
I went there. The escalera.
Yeah,
the stairs.
Stayed in Medellin. I've visited.
You're the only two people I ever bragged about stairs.
No, because
tell me what really happened in Colombia. Goddammit.
Listen. This
don't sound right.
No, listen. I'm talking about
stairs. It's out of here. I never go on Colombia.
No, but listen. What we talking about?
I can't go.
This is the slums. This is the slums. The slums go up into. The higher you go into the mountain and the hills, is the more poorer it gets.
Oh, word.
What they did in this neighborhood, this neighborhood was violent as hell just not too long ago.
Okay.
Man.
They put escalators so that they can have access to people in the slums down to the main area to just do regular things.
I've never seen
and it changed their lives. And then the graffiti's everywhere, beautiful graffiti
beautiful
everywhere.
Art, colors.
Yeah.
I mean, colors the buildings are beautiful. Everything is just beautiful there.
Yeah.
All of it. You walk up and down the steps.
All right.
It's
and
there. It's literally it's
just
it's escalators in the hood, bro. It's a lot of walking. It's a lot, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
All right.
No, we're not going to where he's going. He's going to a tiki hut on the beach, getting a paisa.
Listen, the other day Diego was like, hey man, my girl said I should go to Colombia. He said, I don't think we should. when you suggested no, you've been through some bad things, man.
Y'all going for different reasons.
Yeah, don't say y'all. I have not been to Colombia since Oye Mi Cando.
Damn, y'all.
Boricua, I have fun. I didn't have Diego type of fun, but I had some fun. and then life calmed down. And then life calmed down. Okay.
Beautiful people there, man.
Yeah.
Getting back to
Sure. Please do.
I always, like I said it earlier, I always felt something attached to your father. And there's people to this day, right? There's people who see me on the internet.
Yeah.
They have never met me before in their life.
Sin.
And they'll come straight up to me and be like, yo, N.O.R.E, and just start talking to me. And I realized this person is infatuated whoever the fuck they see on the internet, and they start talking.
Like if they know you, they have that familiarity.
As if they know me. And then you got to realize that this guy is psychotic. He does think he knows me. And he does. He does, because he's pointing out shit. He's like, episode 16. You remember this?
I mean, but it's kind of what we sign up for, though. We can't lie.
Yes.
That's kind of what we sign up for.
How many times are people coming up to you wanting to know stories about your father?
I see. No, really.
Mm-hmm.
You see something. You see, because I don't know, because I kind of walk wide.
Mm-hmm.
Not, you know what I mean? It's kind of, I don't know. It's like I'm all day like just doing the same things all the time. So I don't even pay attention.
You ever seen that commercial, The Most Interesting Guy on Earth? Like, your father was that guy.
Man.
The most interesting guy on earth.
Without trying. He was just him.
Yeah. It's facts. Shoosh. It's been all my life.
That's why I said about the burden. Like, I didn't mean it in a bad way. I'm just saying it's a big thing for you guys.
But no, like what bro is saying in regards to like how many. I mean, you know how it is.
Right.
It's like now.
Right.
It's like I did this yesterday. Not like that, but it was another Bob thing yesterday.
Yeah.
And then when I was born, it was a Bob thing. You know what I mean? It's always been a Bob thing.
Yes, that's
and
fine.
It's like your whole life. So. You know, because especially how the man is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then as when being that he left Earth when we were 9 years old, myself and some of my brothers.
Wow.
Yeah, 9 years old.
9. And he was 36?
Yeah, I said I was 10, but I was 9. Yeah, 36.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, 1981. I'm born in 72.
Wow.
So yeah, when he left Earth when we were 9 years old, we had to learn from other people too. And learn from his friends, some of his things, and blase. So it became like a thing that we love to talk about also, because it's a remembrance. And so we like to tell the stories about our dad too. It's not, we love it. So it's like, I can't even calculate it, because it's like a fun thing, Like, yeah, man, wow, man, you know something about our dad,
Right.
So if you know something, tell me. What you know? Tell me.
Right.
So we're intrigued by that.
Right.
Yeah.
Because he's truly... He truly was a prophet. He truly was like of this earth, but not of this earth. Like,
but you see, go back to the Christ consciousness thing again, where like we say, it's the same thing. You say, we're fleshical people, but we have a higher consciousness where we try to seek a higher way of life, and that way of life is coming out of this whole ether system, So our father was able to tap that, and unbeknownst to us, not knowing the meditation that he's dealing with and the vibration that he's linked to, we don't know, So, the man, they believe in greater existence, believe that we all can unite, truly.
Right.
Like, that's like a truth, that's like a real thing.
Right.
It's not like, oh man, that's never gonna happen. Yeah, man, it can happen, So he truly believed that and lived that. And he was just connected to the source. And that's the same thing as we, as human beings, our goal is try to find the source and connect to it, So and then that's how we get His Majesty again, because we as His children, we say, wait a minute, we got to find the root of that. And the root is Rastafari. So, so it's like a channeling. And how, because this great man is like, you talk about Jesus Christ and the great humans that just walk this earth. It's like how we channel that, how we channel that energy, And then because we know it's real, because our father, we see tap into that even just by how he walk, and that's it, the scent, just like growing up, and it's the scent of him, you know, like, you know, certain way, and what he's connected to in just the way, and what he's, you know, in regards to like growing up living next to the priests from the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, because His Majesty sent them to Jamaica, and they lived in the same yard that my father lived in. My father gave them residency, you know, so he took care of the church, you know, so he really was a man like that connected to the Father himself and the Holy One, you know. He's a real man that desire that, you know. So, yeah. So like you say, you know, it's real talk. But, you know, I don't want to sound like, you know, I'm his son. I believe the same thing you're saying, bro.
Right.
Trust me.
It's real.
Trust me.
I remember
I tap into that truth just like that.
All right.
Yeah.
Because I remember having a conversation with Pun's son, right? And we're shooting a terminology video. It's a terminology record. Me, Pun's son, and Term is on. And I remember me talking to Pun's son, and me talking to him as if he was his father's friend, and me not realizing that this is Pun's son, and Pun didn't really get to spend a lot of time with his son. So I remember me immediately saying, I was talking, and I was just like, holy shit. Because I'm talking to shit about his father, and I'm like, hey, me and him did this, and I'm looking at him like, holy shit, he doesn't really know. So, you know what I mean? Like, is that something that you ever went through?
So, as a young boy, at 9 years old in Jamaica, right? It's like you're 15 in America.
Yeah, you're 18. You're 18.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta double it.
So we have spot memory, like the times that we have with our father was, you know, the times, you know, and then, you know, and then it's like you lost in time, actually.
Right.
Because even recently, I had a dream of my dad recently, and I don't really dream him that much, vision him in my dream, you know. I think it's one of the first times I think, I'm not even sure, maybe 2 times in my life, because you know how it is. It's not easy, you know.
Right.
So, because we live it, and it's within us, so you're like seeing yourself all the time. But like you say, it's really it's like just a way of life, man, and really trying to make sense of it. You know what I mean? Because it's magic.
Yeah.
It's real magic. And to see it and being around it, like, wow, all right. Because the man is like an excellent type of being, you know. He's my father's type of person that you walk in this room and he just jump over this table. You know?
Right. Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
He's like he drive like a superhero.
Right.
Like, so we see him like that. So when the friends tell you the stories, it's like he's the type of person, like you walk in the house and he see you, and the next minute you bring the boxing gloves, you know?
Right. Wow.
It's like circle up.
Wow.
So that's he's like a ever present. So we hear the stories because, you know, as sons, you look up to your father and you want to emulate your father. So you try to find all the little things about him and learn as much as you can. And then, you know, try to extend that. Because at the end of the day, I'm 52 years old this year. My father passed away and I'm 36. But I still see him as like, wow, what a big man.
Right.
Like,
and when you...
But he's my little brother today, you know?
Right. Yeah,
I'm like, but I still look at him like, wow. You know, I still see him.
Wise beyond his years.
I think I see him still as that little 9-year-old, I think. I don't know. Because I still, when I see a picture of my father, obviously, we live in the present.
Right, of course.
So we you know, in your own mind, you kind of talk to yourself about how you would perceive a life with daddy today, you know?
Right.
But when I do see him, I don't see, like, I just see him as he is in all the same pictures.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't vision him no other way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because I heard Jay-Z say that his kids didn't think he was cool, right? You couldn't have never had that problem. You always had to know your pops was the coolest person on the planet.
I remember I'm young.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
So, he's like a lion, and I see him like because he's the type of person when he talk to you, cry like. Right. So I'm the type of person. My dad is over there. I'm over there.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So he's like, you see, I don't know. I see him like a superhero,
like bigger than life.
Like yeah. Right. When I'm seeing him, the scent of him, like you can't even. He's the type of man. Like I remember one day, he's in the studio session. And I'm there late at Hope Pro because I'm supposed to be home, but I end up staying over. I'm late. And he's like, "What are you doing here?" I'm still here, Daddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here. So it's about, I don't know, maybe 1 o'clock or probably earlier, like 12 o'clock or something. So I go in the studio, and the studio have the glass here.
Yes.
And he's on the board up there.
Yeah.
But you can't fall asleep. You can't fall asleep in the studio. You can't.
That's my rule too. Holy shit! You mean I got that from Bob Marley? What the fuck? I knew I was great.
I knew I was great.
You can't like on some weak stuff. Like you can't be there like bobbing and shit.
That's so fucking fly. Holy shit!
See me as a little boy now. I'm sitting in the
tired.
front. So I'm trying to kind of hide, but he see me through the glass. So he says, "Hey boy, go upstairs." Right. So I go upstairs now, and I'm laying in my dad's bed because it's just his bed is in the office, his studio, pressing plan, everything is right there. His whole system. So I'm sleeping. My father probably come upstairs like 5:30 a.m. Hey boy, get up and go wash your feet.
At 5:30.
At 5:30 a.m.
Your feet dirty. Let's make some noise.
Get your ass up. Get your ass. Get your ass up. Yeah, man. Yeah. So you see him like when you it's like, oh no, I can't believe it. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, man. You see him like you just whatever you're gonna do is like magic. And the stories you hear about him is like he do magical things. My uncle would tell you here in Miami because in 1976 is when my family moved here in Miami. But my dad had a Renegade, a Jeep. My uncle would tell you, sometimes he drive the Jeep and he come into the yard. The Jeep is like on one wheel, the way he fucking turned that shit. He's like, you can't believe the things. You can't believe the things that they tell you, man. The stories. It's like, it's crazy. It's like a real superhero. So we see our father as a superhero.
Yes.
Like, and we try to.
He is a superhero.
Yeah, so we like, that's the way, like the smell. That's the way he smell, Yep. Things he eats, how he, you don't want it, when you're young, you don't want none of that shit. Beetroot, Irish moss, a lot of ITAL food, no taste, wheat dumpling.
Wow, he was super disciplined in that way.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
But sometimes, he'll take you to Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh, shit. You gotta have some KFC? Hey, Ron. Hey, Ron.
His humanity showed at that point. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Just like Ron.
Only on the winter time?
Sundays.
Now, I'm going to change it up a little bit. I once made the mistake, right? Me, personally, of bike riding with a famous NFL football player named Warren Sapp. Now, I would go on these bike rides with Warren Sapp 2-3 times a week. I realized he was crazy. I didn't realize how crazy he was. One day he goes, fuck these bitch-ass rides we taking N.O.R.E. Let's go to the South Beach. I don't take him serious, but I'm like, okay, cool. We go into Sunny Isles. I realize, oh, he's really going to South Beach. I can't bitch out.
Oh, you crossed the bridge.
He's a maniac. By the way, Warren Sapp is my friend, so I can say this. He has never left the game. He's still on the field. He was blocking for me. Go! I'm feeling like I got a fucking football.
You're a running back.
He's
on
like,
the bike.
no. He's jumping in front of trucks. I swear to God. Swear to God, I'm not exaggerating. An Amazon truck pulled up on the side of us. And he went like this. He hit the Amazon truck, this shit shake. The two Amazon drivers come out. They're like, yo. And then they see us Warren Sapp. They're like, fuck that. They turn the fuck around. I'm looking. Warren is the man in the streets. I'm on the bike. I'm out of my league, EFN. I do not belong here. I do not belong. But I can't turn back now.
That's a different kind of bike ride.
And I don't got no charger because it's an electric bike and the electric's not working. I got no charger.
Wait, y'all on an electric bike?
Yeah, man, let me finish. No, listen, we're going to do 900 miles. The electric don't count.
Right.
So we're going. And he's like, hey, let's stop for a beer. What?
A beer? I like this bike ride.
It's electric, remember?
We wind up in your house. Do you know that? Did you know that? We wind up in your house. I walk
you
in.
Up in his crib?
I don't know. I didn't remember that y'all went to school together. I didn't remember y'all.
My best friend.
Yes, I didn't remember that. So I'm looking.
UM?
But by the way, if you didn't live there, I would have died.
Oh my God.
I was out of everything. Like, this guy's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
He's working out with a rapper. I'm a rapper. I'm not supposed to know how to go through traffic, and it's not my shit. I'm trying to lose weight.
You're in over your head.
I'm not trying to go fucking Afro, bro.
He's at the Super Bowl.
He's trying to run fucking bike marathon somewhere he's training for. Well, why the fuck am I here with him? So he's like, yo, let's go. I'm sweating like crazy. He's like, let's go to Rohan House. I'm like, yes. I'm trying to find your number. Yeah. They'd be like, yo, just find an excuse for us to stay. And yo, thank you. I kid you not, Warren. You listen. If you're not ready to work out with a Hall of Famer, I want to give you this.
He's incredible,
dude. Don't do it.
He's incredible.
Because he's not gonna let you stop.
No, he's incredible. That guy.
And then we went to your house. From your house, we drank beers. I was like, yo, yeah, my battery's about to die. I was using any excuse. I called my wife, like I was like, come and get me.
He was like a kid.
Bro, this shit was not funny. I'm laughing now. But I was like, he was abusive, man.
I was like, why do you... So, I come the next... I came like that. I'm like, why the electric bikes here? They left the bikes.
Yeah, then first off, we went to Prime 112. We drank and then we went back. I was like, Warren, I'm not really built like this.
But you drank more at Prime 112?
Yes. I couldn't say no. Do you not understand? Like, I just felt like
exercise
I felt like he was going to be like, shut the fuck up.
Like you was in boot camp.
I was just like, yes, Warren, let's go. Yeah, let's go. I was out of line, but Warren is a crazy motherfucker.
Oh my word.
I seen him last night.
Oh my God. Yeah. You know what? I promise you, Warren Sapp is probably one of the smartest human beings I have ever met in my life. This guy is so intelligent, like biologically, geographically, philosophically. No one knows football like this guy.
Yes.
No one. He taught me about like American politics. Like he taught me American history. He taught me so much about American culture here in America. Like about
when you first moved
all the time. No, like all the time.
Wow.
Like his history.
Because you played football too.
Yeah, but his knowledge, man, this man teaches me so much about American history. Like just like he's so intelligent, bro.
Yeah.
This is well read.
Yeah.
Well, like this guy, you can't quiz this. You can't.
Yeah.
I'm in college. We were roommates.
That was dope.
I walked in the dorm.
You told me that.
I walked into, well, we didn't have a dorm. We had an apartment. It's UM.
Okay.
But it's on campus.
That's right.
Right.
Apartments.
Real Miami shit.
Real chilling.
It's Coral Gables. Let's get it.
It's good.
I managed to got a stripper pole in there or something. I don't know. In my mind. Just let me roll with the Super
Them time was the Rolex.
Oh, the Rolex? Okay.
The Rolex.
And when it was 79th Street, we went there. You know. Chill. Let me just say this part. So anyway, I walk in the apartment, I open the door and Sapp is there watching Jeopardy. I'm like, you watch this shit? This motherfucker is answering all the questions. I'm like, how do you know that shit?
Yes.
Intelligent motherfucker. Pardon my French, but super intelligent, and as well as a dominant like athlete. This man, you won't find him just sitting around. He's fishing all the time, riding the bicycle, diving.
Yep.
It's crazy.
By the way, he's diving, grabbing the fish underwater. the fish with the fucking thing. You know what I'm talking about? That shit go like that. Like, you know what I mean? Go like that.
Swordfish.
He go grab swordfish. He's down there, it's 5 down. And I got to keep it with you on bike ride?
All the time.
No, I quit.
That's
I
what
didn't want to quit.
And
But in my mind, I quit. Yeah, man, I didn't want no more.
You venting right now. You
Big up to him too. He's now working with Coach Deion Sanders.
Hell yeah.
Big up to that.
Let me tell you something. If you never rode in a bike lane, and you was slow in the bike lane, or you walked in the bike lane, Warren Sapp, he come up on you like this. Get the fuck out the bike lane! You like, oh. Yo, let me tell you something. The whole boardwalk moves out his way. Yeah. It's like they got a time that he knows. They know he come through. Get out the bike lane.
You know why? He knows the law.
He's actually correct.
Like
if you go in the opposite way, he'll yell at you. He's like, you're going the wrong way.
He's like one of them type of guys where he's like strictly law abiding. Like he's proper. Like you can't be walking in the bike lane. Like, he's gonna let you know.
You got the right to be mad.
You can't walk in the bike lane.
Did you see the sign?
Pedestrian. The first time I met him, we was at a restaurant and he had a sign, I swear to God, in front of him that said, "Don't feed the animals." I don't know what that shit meant, but I stayed clear away from that shit. I was like, "Hey, how you doing, Marcel?" I was like, I was scared to death.
Don't bother him.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy, but he's really like always himself, proper, but he's always himself. But you know what? Growing up like how he grew up and and all the things that people took advantage of, some of his situation, he became very defensive of his circle and who he lets into his space because, when you're just living your life and you end up in a situation where I thought we were just hanging out. How come it led to that?
Right.
And then so them things turned them guys into more like especially so big too.
Right.
Like he don't he don't know who's who anymore.
I thought you was a Miami guy. He's a Miami guy. Like everything about Warren is Miami. Cut him, he bleeds green.
Well, we do bleed orange. I am also orange and green.
I wanted you to claim it yourself.
I also bleed orange and green. So be careful.
Because you played for Rough Riders, right? Not
in the CFL.
In the CFL.
When I played in Miami.
But not football. Not football. Football.
American
Holy
football.
moly.
Let me tell you the times I played.
Okay.
So I played here at a high school, Palmetto Senior High School. Big up to
Palmetto. That's downtown for us.
Big up to local. Big up to Palmetto Senior High.
Palmetto. Okay.
Took
One nigga. Okay.
Won our district champs as a linebacker. I got a full scholarship to University of Miami.
Wow.
I was redshirted. My next year as a fifth leading tackler on the team, I played outside linebacker. I was fifth leading tackler on the team. My sophomore year.
Him since what is this called?
Well, right now is a perfect
fantasy
time.
league. What is it
No,
called?
we talking about Underdog Fantasy.
Underdog Fantasy League. We
Yo,
needed you.
download the app. Underdog Fantasy right now.
Underdog Fantasy League.
Here's my phone.
Yeah. So wow.
So yeah, I led the team in tackles. I was a defensive player, linebacker. And then the Rough Riders you're talking about, I went to the CFL because I was kind of ineligible to go to the NFL just because of my rude ways. So I became ineligible. I was like I wasn't particularly like, just do what you tell me type of guy.
Right.
So I got in trouble.
Wasn't the ganja?
Never that.
Okay.
It was more like how you talk to me. You see, you know what I mean? So then I fire, you know what I mean? You can't talk to me a certain way. So it's kind of like, oh, he's uncoachable. No, uncoachable. Right. You just can't talk to me like that. I'm a grown, you know, you can't, I mean, I just lying things. So it did affect my ways. But my son, Nico, he got a full ride to Tulane. He actually played the whole preseasons for the Redskins.
Wow.
So at Tulane, he's like the top leading tackler, top 20 in their history.
Wow.
Number 1 in tackles for loss. So he became a great linebacker. So he superseded what I wanted to do. So my children are better than me, obviously.
All right.
All of them.
All right.
So I love that. But yes, I was a linebacker, and Ray Lewis was my middle linebacker. Warren Sapp was my D-line.
Wow.
So I played them years. So I taught Ray Lewis.
What a team.
I can say that. And he was backing up.
Time out.
But obviously,
did you just say you taught Ray Lewis?
Absolutely.
Get out of here.
That's how it works.
Wow.
If I walk in before you,
Right.
and you walk in and see me sitting there,
Right.
who you learning from? But that's just how it is.
Right.
Because I'm the man when Ray walked up in that school. I'm the man. And I'm the best linebacker that ever played at the University of Miami. Sir Ray. No, it's a thing we have.
Okay.
But obviously, Ray Lewis is the greatest linebacker ever played the game.
Yeah,
So.
yeah,
but in college,
in college,
we talking about college. We're not talking about the world.
Yeah.
We're just talking about UM. So we're gonna put that up. We're gonna put that up. Mano y mano.
Okay. What do you call soccer? I still call it soccer.
Well, you know, depends where I am and depends on my mood. Depends.
I still call it soccer. Like you had any
it
other.
depends what I'm talking
Some people
to.
get. I stayed in a hotel in Italy one time,
and you said,
I said
in
soccer.
Europe,
They was
say
like,
football.
"What? Fucking American." I was like, Jesus. Like they took it. By the way, the hotel. I don't know if anybody could Google this and send me the link. It was a soccer hotel.
Yeah.
Right.
So everywhere you went, it was TVs playing soccer. I was freaked the fuck out.
That's Europe.
Yeah, we're late on it out here.
No, I'm talking about in the elevators.
Yeah, it's
like wherever there was a TV.
It's big game, probably a big game. But I grew up playing that. That's my sport. But you know what?
So what you better at, soccer or football, American?
Well, you see, for me, you know, I never became what I wanted to become as an athlete. I'm a failure I want to be a pro. I really want to be a pro at one of these things. I tried
either sports? Either
I tried American football, but I wasn't disciplined enough. And then
no track and field?
You know what? You won't believe this. I actually, in my high school, I have the record for the 4x100 relay. I'm a part of that team. So I had some speed.
Ooh.
I did the high jump. I did the high jump. That was my thing. So that's kind of my thing. So I played that. I did basketball. I played that.
Yeah, we don't believe you on a basketball tip at all. The way you just threw that shot up, nah, we don't believe you on that one. Anything else, you can pass it.
You can't short.
That's the left. That's the left, though.
Anything else, that left was not good. Nah, we can let you
Martin the left, man. It's a
everything else, you're cool.
Stick with football, track and field, and football.
So but I wanted to be an athlete, you know. I failed at being an athlete.
Right.
I really did, and I remember the day when I realized that I couldn't be an athlete anymore. I had to give up on my dream. Because after college, I went to be a roadie with my brothers because I wanted to be amongst my brothers. So I was a roadie, you know.
Right.
I was like, you know, then I was trying to learn to be that. Then things happened and some other things in life took place. Then I went to Jamaica and I tried out for the Jamaica national team. I wanted to be a soccer player. So I was working my way up through like the club. I made the Premier League, one of the teams.
They're supposed to let you go through because
no, they don't do that. They don't do that. They don't.
They
do
hard
that.
It must have been harder. Yeah, it must have been harder.
First of all, they didn't even know who I am.
Well, you probably wanted it that way.
No, but yeah, and then again, they look at me like, oh, you play American football. You don't know nothing about this. So obviously, I got to prove, double prove. And then again, I am Bob's son. Then again, I'm a little older than everyone else. Not everyone, but I'm a little older because I went to college. And so I'm like right in like that prime age, you know? And it's a young youth thing. So I was my dream was to play for Jamaica. I didn't make it to play for Jamaica. I tore my hamstring. Then I moved to Miami. Then I moved to Los Angeles, and that's when I got into business. And my brother, this is when I got into business. My brother Ziggy, he asked me a question one day. He says, you know, let me ask you something. What you want to do, you know, business or football? Because I thought that after I rehabilitated myself, I was going to move to LA and try out for LA Galaxy. That's my dream.
Wow.
I was gonna find a way.
Wow.
I met one of the guys. That's how I do things. I meet a guy in the coffee shop. Hey man, you play? Oh yeah, man. Hey, how I get a tryout? Can you? That's how I do it. It's not like some Marley thing.
Right.
You know, I gotta go. That's how it works.
Networking.
As an athlete, it's not singing. You know what I mean? It ain't singing. So, but my brother asked me a question. He says, "Listen, let me ask you something. It's gonna cost you $8,000 to do this collection you want." Because I was designing Tough Gun clothing at the time. So he said, "Business or football?" I got to make a choice. So in my mind, I think I'm like 31 years old. So I started to think about like, right then I had to make a decision. But what made me think even faster was like, listen, I'm fucking too old. These motherfuckers, they're gonna bench me. I'm gonna be frustrated. There's gonna be some young motherfucker there. So I'm gonna go through this frustration again, and thinking I'm better than the guy playing. And I'm gonna go through that all over again. I said, I can't go through that again. I'm like, I did that, you know?
Right.
I did, you know, that emotion. Sports is like that, man. So I had to choose business, and that's when I became an entrepreneur. I had that ultimatum right there from my brother Ziggy.
Wow.
And that's from like Tough Gun Clothing, starting Marley Coffee, Rohan Marley Beach House. I got my own cannabis company now, Lion Order.
Wow.
That you know, it's out of Michigan, Detroit there. So I'm doing that. So I'm doing a lot of things. And then for my family, I'm kind of like the brand ambassador, kind of business development for the family. We have House of Marley, where we have the headphones and everything Marley family. I'm kind of like one of the guys in regards to the business side.
Right.
So not so much music, but all of the like extended products, like these art goods or whatever we have here. Some of these things. But these things are Lion Order, what you see me like to show off.
Lion Order, that's your shit?
That's my thing, Lion Order.
Okay.
That's the brand.
Can we see the ring?
Yeah, this is just the black lion, because the black lion is the king.
That's right.
So we just wear the black lion, you know?
We also see that Audemars Perpetual, too. We also see that, too, sir. Yes, that's nice.
When we talk about roots luxury, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, we like the time, and we like to tell the good time.
I'm taking that. I'm taking that. I'm gonna give you your publishing. I'm gonna give you your publishing. You're gonna get all rights reserved. Okay, so you want to introduce
Quick
the
time
game?
with slime?
Yes.
Yeah,
All right, we're gonna give you two choices.
yeah.
We're gonna run down a list. You pick one. We don't drink. This is a drinking game.
All right.
Okay.
But if you say both, if you don't pick one, basically we're drinking.
All right, if I don't get one, I gotta be truthful, right?
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
say one, then nobody drink, and then we want to tell
Wait
stories.
for one, all right, good.
You can tell anything. If
Yeah,
we
like-
ask you that choice.
So this is, what kind of game is
It's
this?
called Quick Time with Slime, but it's never
I
quick.
gotta be fast?
No. It's just.
It never is fast.
All right,
It's
go
never
ahead.
as fast.
Let's try it.
Okay, so we're gonna start the first one. Tupac or DMX?
Tupac.
Okay.
Just because of, you know what? It's not fair to ask some of these questions to me, because I'm always
Go ahead.
I'm always about that, like the older person's gonna get the upper hand.
Right.
So
I
I'm
get
gonna go Tupac for age preference.
Okay.
Not necessarily competitive in regards to
It's whatever
who's the better
your
lyricist,
criteria.
who's
Yes,
the
it's
better
your
man.
criteria,
It's
whatever it
nothing
is.
to do with that.
Okay.
It's strictly on age, so Tupac.
Okay.
Okay.
Shaba Ranks or Buju Banton?
There
I don't
you
know
go
why I put the
again.
accent on it.
These are the things.
It just jumps out of me.
I mean,
sorry.
Shaba's
But in
is
what-
the elder statesman in that.
These are truth. But in what capacity, like...
See?
It's whatever it is for you.
Yeah. Whatever it is for you.
It could be a personal connection. It could be the music. It could be anything.
Wow.
Or you could say
Oh,
both.
you can say both and we
Both,
drink.
both,
Okay, yeah.
both.
We gotta drink.
I did, we
We gotta
drink.
drink.
Both. Drink the both.
No.
What
The
I got?
shot. Yeah.
Shot.
Salud.
I don't even do shots. I'm like, but it's drink champs.
Okay, I like this one. Nas or Jay-Z?
Woo-hoo.
Your brother got the album with Nas, let's not forget. Nah, Dad, I just swayed you.
You just gave me.
Yeah, you can't do
I'm
it.
drunk.
I fucked up.
I'm drunk.
Yeah,
On drink champs, I'm drunk. I can't think straight. I can't think.
Nas or Jay-Z? Which one? I love this.
You know, in life you have relationships.
Yeah.
That's why people say both.
Sounds like we're taking another shot.
Oh, this is not right. Whoa. Positive.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yes.
That shit, they will frighten you.
Yeah.
That fucking, the horn.
Yeah.
It's like taking mushrooms.
Yeah.
It's just like mushrooms. Wait, this
got my
is
shot
drink
ready.
champs or drunk champs?
Yes.
So, we're gonna go with
Nas or Jay-Z?
Jay-Z. I'm gonna go with both just for the.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go with both.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes. All right, this one is a good one. Oh, yeah.
I like this
listen,
one.
Listen, by the way, I just wanted to let you know,
We don't do it.
All right, well,
we don't make up these questions. It's the Colombian and the Dominican right over there. They make up these questions. The Colombian right there and the Dominican right there. So what they do is they study you and then they make these questions.
Let me make something clear here.
Okay.
Because I'm an entrepreneur, I just want to make this truly clear.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. You see me with my locks and everything on, so I'm a Rastafari.
That's right.
But be clear on this. I'm an entrepreneur.
That's right.
So I do a lot of taste testing.
Let's see where you go.
I spent some time in Jamaica in the cane field. They had rum.
Rum.
So I did a taste test.
All right.
So I'm gonna call this a taste testing.
Exactly what it is.
Don't think this is something regular I do. Yeah. This is a taste testing.
Taste test.
And what are we taste testing here? What is this we're
This
drinking?
is
Got some tequila.
Casamigos, right? That's what.
Okay, all right. Well, I hope I'm gonna answer all these other questions.
Because we're not under.
It's
we're not
for
under-
my health. I'm gonna start picking answers here.
All right, yeah.
There you
No
go.
problem.
Ready?
Yes.
You got it?
Super Cat or Sean Paul? Battle or light skin?
All right, Super Cat. Right now, I'm going like
Super Cat.
age.
Okay.
I'm like going age first. So,
All right.
remember that.
Okay.
You got it? I got it.
Let me take this one because I got a record.
I love these guys.
So wait,
So wait, if I drink, if I say one, no one drinks.
No
one drinks. Yeah.
So wait, but y'all, this is not fair.
Yo, listen, you too smart.
No, but
You're not fuck up our game.
if you say both or neither, we drink with
Yeah, we
you.
drink with you.
No.
Yeah.
There has to be a time.
Okay.
That we drink?
without
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I like
drinking.
that. I do like that though. I do
there
like.
has to be some scenario
Yes.
where you fellas, you
Drink
grown
even
ass
if you don't.
man,
Okay.
don't trick me.
Okay, we're gonna figure this out. But let's just move on for now. Bounty Killer or Beanie Man? Let's
Did you
drink
guys
that.
watch Versus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who did y'all choose?
And we chose to.
I mean-
you get the police out of there when the police showed up. We said, "Policeman, get out the yard."
I think Bounty won it, but Beanie won it too.
I'm gonna go both.
Go both. All right, good.
They both won.
Yeah, they both won.
I can't remember
hey,
who's older.
Hey, Jamaica won.
I don't know who's.
Oh, we
Jamaica
got both.
won.
You said both.
He said both.
Wait.
You said both.
He said both.
Twisting me up. You're twisting me up.
Hey man,
Fellas,
hey, you can drink some roots right here. This is what I'm drinking.
Don't fall for it.
Marijuana.
This is just fine.
Oh, this is all right. Fine. Let me do this. If I'm gonna win, I'm gonna win for real.
Cheers. All right, next one is
Yeah.
Shatas or Belly? Ooh. He's good. I know what he's
Well,
doing.
that's easy. I'm gonna go Shatas.
Yeah, I knew he was good.
Shatas.
I
You're
ain't gonna lie.
gone too far.
You're gone too far now. Yo, I'm gonna say the same exact thing.
You're gone too
You're gone
far.
too far.
Next one should be easy. London or Miami?
Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should have been easy. That should have been easier.
Like, come on. What do you mean? I just came from London. And I'm here in Miami now.
Yeah, big up
So
London.
what else would I say?
Yeah, right. And the police still don't
Big
got
up
guns.
London.
I like that.
In London? No, they got guns now.
They do? They upgraded?
I think they got guns now, bro.
Oh, shit.
I didn't see any police.
Oh, because they got drill rap. They got drill rap out there.
Drill rap.
Yeah, they got
I'm like,
drill
rap?
rap.
We got
Yeah.
drill rap over here too.
Yeah, and our police got guns.
All right,
Yeah,
because
next one.
I can't see.
This is
Y'all
yours. This is
twisting
on
me
you.
up with
Okay.
this
This is
shit.
on you.
Oh, this is me. But I think he might be. Okay, let's figure it out. Jerk chicken or curry chicken?
He did say
Or
they
jerk
went-
or curry?
No, he said they went to KFC.
So wait, let me see. How I get y'all to drink now? Let me figure
All right.
this out.
No,
because
I'm gonna
this
drink
one-
regardless.
This one of them answers where it's got.
I got you.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna get y'all the drink.
This one of the answers. I get y'all the drink.
No, but this is a very
Curry
good
chicken
question.
or jerk chicken?
Or yeah.
All right, when I was young, because you don't have a jerk pan at your house, right? You don't have a jerk pan. So it's like...
It's a pan that's just for jerk.
It just stays
this is something...
just to make the jerk?
It's tough. This is you know what? If you don't find the right guy, this is when I'm young, because if you don't jerk the chicken a certain way, it hurts your belly. And we know what happens when you hurt your belly.
Yeah.
But because curry chicken now is something you get like for dinner at your house. So I'm gonna have to go with curry chicken.
I didn't expect
even though
that.
I don't eat chicken.
Yeah.
But when I said curry,
I said curry.
I said curry, right? Just because as a youth, I'm not talking now.
Okay.
Right.
I'm not talking when I was young. I would eat curry because that's what I ate more. I ate a lot of curry chicken, man. That's what cooked for dinner. You know.
I just gotta ask you this: have you ever ate at coconuts out here, in Hollandale? No, was it Miramar? They got vegan Jamaican
coconuts.
food.
Oh, I thought you meant the fruit.
No, coconuts. I'm just saying, I want to find out, it's my spot. I want to find out, is it really authentic? The Yardman co-sign it.
Hey, let me ask y'all something. Y'all drinking water or y'all taking shots?
We drinking.
Cause this shit.
But you never had
drinking.
coconuts?
Okay.
You never had vegan from coconuts?
I don't know.
I just feel like I've seen you there or something.
I don't know. Maybe.
Because the guy who owns the store is a real yard. Yeah. Okay.
Good food?
Great food.
Maybe I should, give me the address. I like to explore.
Yes, I love coconuts. I haven't been in a while, still order. This is an easy
All right, go for it.
one for you. Reggae or reggaeton?
My Cuban girl.
I mean, you don't put on Cuban. Puerto Rican is reggaeton.
I got Cuban girlfriend, man.
We got
Don't tell me
I
you
wake
gonna
up to
say
reggaeton.
Don't tell me
We
you
got
gonna.
cubaton.
Don't tell me.
Reggae.
It's all the base. It's the base for
Reggae based upon me.
Okay.
Just me.
All right.
In general.
I respect that. Biggie or Big L?
Biggie or who?
Big L. Big L.
Who's Big L?
We can move on then.
No, but fuck.
Big L was
Maybe I know Big
from
L.
Harlem.
Yeah.
Children of the Corn down with camera on them originally.
No way, I'm not good at that.
Okay.
I'm not.
We moving on. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I'ma
we move
drink
on
for
from
you.
that. I mean,
I got
I'm not
you a
good at
shot.
that one. I'm in college, man. I'm like, I'm a football player, bro. I'm not even thinking about this stuff.
Right.
You know what we played when I was in college? Them boys from Texas, they used to play Ghetto Boys.
Ghetto Boy.
And the big album was when Drake Chronic album.
The first Chronic.
And then when Snoop Dogg, that was like
Doggy
that was like an album. Like everyone was like, you had. I remember driving to places just to get that album. So because in my college that was a culture. Ghetto Boys.
Right.
Mine's playing tricks on me. Yeah, you got the next three.
Yeah, go for it.
Capleton or Sizzler?
What's this? What kind of question is this? It's a trick question.
You know it's been trick questions the whole time.
Capleton or Sizzler question.
It's a trick question. Give him my shot.
Yeah. I like.
Shot to the shot. All right, let's do a pineapple mix.
No problem.
We doing
We're gonna go both.
Yes. Salud to Capleton and Sizzler.
Both.
Go ahead.
We're going both.
Wow, y'all foul for this one, bro. You putting the family against each other? Listen, this is them. This is them.
Yeah.
Go ahead, all right.
Stephen Marley or Damian Marley? This is them.
That's them.
Yo, I came in here on one love.
I take a shot for you on that
Yo,
one.
we gotta take.
You know what? Y'all deserve to take a shot for that. Y'all.
You know what?
Disrespect.
We ain't even gonna make you. You know what?
Disrespect.
Listen. You said it earlier. It got to be a round where it's just us, and you hit it on. This is it.
The only time that I've seen it.
This is based on disrespect.
You're right about that. That was disrespectful.
Ooh, I like this one.
Y'all in trouble, man. We talking your pay.
Fuck, man. Crazy.
Marcus Garvey or Malcolm X?
Wow.
All right. So Malcolm X is born on. I'm born on Malcolm X's birthday, May 19th. So obviously I love Malcolm X, but growing up, I knew more about Marcus Garvey as a Jamaican, and it's when I came to America, really, I started learning a lot about Malcolm X, you know? And, you know, just for myself. So it'd be like Marcus Garvey just because of popularity and just the movement, the Rastafari movement. And those are the things I've said before. You know, I've read his books and such. Not a lot of his books, I'm not going to front, but I've read some stuff. So Marcus Garvey.
Okay. Patek or AP? Patek Philippe? I'm trying to sound French and shit.
I'm assuming this is watch.
Or Audemars.
I don't know nothing about it.
Jet.
Material make you...
No, material don't make you rich. You know, material.
Swatch watch or Apple Watch?
Well, I really have choices like that because most of my things are gifts.
Okay.
So, both.
Oh shit, we're drinking for that.
Yeah.
For that?
Yeah.
But
I ain't drinking for
because
that.
His Majesty wore Patek, you know.
Right. Haile Selassie wore a Patek?
Really?
And I'm wearing the other stuff, so
Haile
might as well
Selassie
drink
wore a
for it.
Patek?
Yes, sir.
Holy shit.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yo, Raz, you
sir.
slipping on your pimp.
Yes, sir.
Yo, you were supposed to tell me that, Raz. I'm offended. I'm offended that
His
you didn't know
Majesty.
Haile Selassie wore a Patek.
Yes,
we got
sir.
to step it up.
Yes, sir. Drink to that.
That being
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, Martin Luther had a lot of Rolexes.
Did he?
Yeah.
You know,
Martin Luther
kings are
King
kings.
or Haile Selassie?
What?
What'd you say?
Martin Luther King or Haile Selassie?
It's the same thing as the
You know
other one
what?
we
Drink
had.
for that.
I don't drink for that. We'll drink for that.
Take a shot.
Holy shish kebab.
Take a shot. Take a shot for that.
That is called iron.
Another disrespectful out of this
Okay.
world. Out of this world.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Like-
You want to go to the next?
Like who even dare even mention these things?
Dead Prez or Public Enemy?
Wow, that's a good one. Wow, sheesh.
You jiggled with us this time.
Yeah, because I'm, you know, M1 and is my
Yeah,
bro.
no, they're
you dig?
great. Those are great
And then
guys.
Chuck D, you dig? And then my, you know, growing up, like my brothers, you know, being in music, you end up meeting everyone on the side. You know, I'm the side. I'm like the side guy. Hey, that's my brother. Hey, what's up, man? You know, so.
And they're like an extension of each other. Like
Yeah,
I feel like Dead Prez is the
it's
extension
facts.
of Public Enemy.
But Dead Prez used to come down to Jamaica in the early time. You know, so you.
I met them in Jamaica actually.
Yeah.
How could I be down when they did it in Jamaica back in the day?
Yeah. So you kind of like have an affinity to them too, you know. And then M1 again is our brethren. You know what M1 is already. You know what I mean? Boys, we have to go both.
All right.
Yeah,
We have to do
we
both.
have to do both.
We have to do both. We have to do
I see where we're going with this, fellas.
Can we do a? Hey, where's it? We have a tester.
What are we testing?
Oh, you can
Let's
test it.
test
No
y'all
problem.
cups.
Quavo did that from Migos. He tried to test
Oh yeah,
it.
they try to think we
Yeah.
don't drink, but we.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm in for it. I'm in for
Fine.
it. Yes.
Fine.
You can bring your diamond test
How
out.
about we give you our liquor?
Bring the
You
diamond
give us
test out. Yeah.
Today, you know what? It's a heartstring day too.
Oh, and today
It's my dad's
It's your dad's
B-day.
birthday, yeah.
So
You know, that's what's crazy is I've been seeing you for years, and I've always wanted to give you your flowers. Always wanted to tell you, you know. And yesterday, I forget exactly what happened, and then we was like, I said, "Yo, can we push it?" And then they say, "You know what? It's Bob Marley's birthday tomorrow."
Like it worked
and
out.
I was like,
Wow.
if that's not divine
no, because
intervention,
yeah, it's factual.
like how the day that I can give you your flowers,
And thank you for joining us on this
give
thing
you your
too.
flowers.
Thank you for joining us.
It's on the day.
Because you could have been like, nah, it's my pop's birthday.
Oh no, because I love this show too. You dig?
Thanks.
God damn it, we love you. No,
I watch it all
wanna
the time.
we want to give you your flowers. No, switch it on us. We're going. It's about
Fine,
you.
fine.
It's about you.
I'm gonna take the flowers.
Because nah, you really deserve this, man. Like, you know, there's so many people. You know, there's heir. What they say, the heir to the throne. You know what I mean? The heir to the throne, right?
Seen,
there's so
yes.
many people who don't succeed to fulfill or try to fulfill to another great man's shoes, and to do it in your way, and to do it where you comfortable. Like you said, yo, man, I don't really mess with the music like that, but
Yeah.
I'm on the business and everything else.
It's
Like,
your honest way of doing it.
and this is your way of being I, of being and you're doing it, man. Like I kid you not, from Angela Yee to everybody, they always just say, "Oh man, you know." Every time they want to go to your hotel and support you and be like. And there's so many great people that. So big up my man Chris Jones, man.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't know. I love Chris Jones, man.
Chris Jones,
his father's famous as fuck.
I
shit.
know, I love
So I know y'all could relate. Yeah, it's just a shot, just standing out there. I gotta take it. It's just a shot.
Yeah, let's let it go out there. Y'all got some standing out there.
I really wanted to give you your flowers, man. Because
you got two back there.
Oh, you guys get one that's standing out there, and I'm gonna get the one that's
yeah, over there
on the question stuff.
Yes.
I'm gonna do you not gonna just bring me to your. Let's keep the flowers over here.
Yes. Okay, all right, next one.
Yeah.
Shaggy or Mr. Vegas?
Ooh.
Shaggy.
Next one is yours.
Shaggy, that's easy.
You don't want to take this one?
No, let it try.
I feel like Ross should take this one.
Yeah, Ross, say it.
It's pineapple, ginger, or sorrel.
So you just said it. Go ahead.
No, I fucked up.
Wait, hold on. Pineapple, ginger, or sorrel?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know what sorrel is. What is
no,
that? Put me
pineapple,
on.
ginger is together.
Right.
And then sorrel is separate.
Sorrel's the flower, right?
Sorrel is a Christmas drink. When you're Jamaican, this is what they make on Christmas.
Lying to me.
So
Like hibiscus on Christmas?
It's hibiscus.
Oh.
So it comes from is like the pulp of the hibiscus.
Right.
But I talked to you about like the scent, right? Of my father, right? Imagine smelling pineapple, ginger, wood, and some stew. That's what you smell. So pineapple, ginger. It's like remind me of my father. I love
the scent.
Yeah, like that's part of one of this house scent. You go in the studio, you smell that. They call you in the kitchen making them.
Right.
Pineapple ginger is like it always remind me of my father. So pineapple ginger, I love that for that and its health purposes, of course. But I like that. I like it takes me to the 70s, you know.
Yeah. You gotta come to my wife's juice bar, Juicy Juice Bar in Hollandale. We got my wife got a juice bar.
Dope.
That's what we do.
You all do delivery stuff too?
Yeah, we ain't not to your crib. Your shit is a little far.
Yeah, he down south by me.
No, we come pick it up though.
Oh, no, you say he in the beach.
No, I ain't telling nobody where he at.
No, I'm saying, but I know your family down south because
I'm famous too, nigga. Nobody want to know where you at.
I went to FedEx and I saw the fam one day. I went to FedEx.
We grew up one of them type of places.
Yeah, but definitely come to the juice bar. Yeah, because pineapple ginger is in effect, and we got sorrel too. Okay,
sorrel is good, but it's not that. I mean, sorrel is nice, but it's not like if you ask my favorite thing.
Right.
Okay,
I go for pineapple and ginger.
Okay, Pharrell or Kanye? Any way you want to pick. It's evil. It's these motherfuckers.
Yeah, yo.
It's Columbia. The stem cell research.
Yo, wow, jeesh. This is them type of questions when you like, if people were your friends, if they even like some of the stuff you used to do.
I don't think they like it at all.
They're not your
this type of
friends.
shit where
Those guys
like,
are not your friends over there.
Oh, them motherfucker. No, wow, that's a good one because those are like a really good comparison based upon, because obviously in regards to the fashion side, right? You know what I mean?
I knew you was gonna go there.
It's a thing because they, that type of that street culture, that high luxury stuff where they play around in, and then as a music creative. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're even connected musically.
Yeah,
sure.
as a creatives, as a music builders, you know what I mean? Like producers. Wow, that's a tough one. Oh,
take a shot?
Yeah.
You're leading the witness, man. You keep doing it.
Which one the shot for again?
Pharrell or Kanye, you just wanted to be cool with both.
If I want to be cool with both?
He said you want the gear from both of them.
I'm gonna go both together.
Yes.
I'm gonna go.
Alright, so I guess.
That's man. You got it.
Although, listen, I'm a big Pharrell.
We doing the shot us right now.
Yeah, we're gonna do a shot because it's one love.
Yes, one love.
It's one love. You know what I'm saying?
Because I've been trying to get into the
Louis.
Yeah, I took my shot. Yeah, the Louis Vuitton cowboy shit.
Oh no. Well, I'm not into that shit either.
Yeah, I'm not into.
But if you talk about like. I'm not into that stuff. Like
he tried. He tried to do it.
I saw him over there.
And he put the rim hat
Beyonce killed it. Beyonce killed the cowboy hat. But I realized it's only Beyonce can do it.
You know who? Who's a dope? You know who's awesome? Oswald Boateng. He makes suits of Savile in London.
Oh wow.
Oswald Boateng from.
Oswald Boateng.
Yeah, he's a super fucking sharp to the T. Grown man stuff.
Okay.
That good stuff too. I like everyone things. I like, you know, who I also like, Jerry Lorenzo, you know, from, what's his brand? Fear of God.
Fear of God.
Essence, Fear of God, yeah.
Essentials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Fear of God is dope. I remember Jerry in LA when he used to run the nightclub scene and thing.
Wow.
I lived out in LA, and then to see him, like, you know, and Jerry come from his father's a baseball player from I think Dodgers or something. That's super baseball, MLB.
Wow.
So Jerry's, you know what I mean, been around sports a long time, so he kind of inspired by that athletic wear that he's doing. So I like what Jerry's doing.
Yeah.
So he's one of my guys too. So I'm glad you didn't I'm glad you didn't throw him into the mix.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. And we did take a shot for that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you did.
We're skipping a couple.
I'm gonna take a smoke for one of these.
Yeah, please.
Dave Chappelle or Chris Rock?
All right, Dave Chappelle,
Analog or digital?
analog. What happened? Hey, I got an iPhone.
Podcast or radio?
Podcast, because you know what? We got to move with the times, and I like this show.
God damn it. We love that.
Thank you.
Gregory Isaacs
Or Peter Tosh? whoa. I guess we're drinking for that.
Peter Tosh.
Method Man or Redman?
They're brothers.
That's true. That's why we said.
Like, what do you do? It's true. Oh, you gotta do both.
Okay.
You gotta go both. You can't like. That's one thing you can't like.
Yeah.
That's one you. That's like a. You
see
just
they
can't
verses?
like. You just can't put those guys against each other.
No, you
like,
can't.
That's like
Illegal.
another.
It should be
That's
illegal.
some. Wait a minute.
Those are great.
It's one of them things that you should drink on your own for it.
No. Let's get away. We let you get away with that.
That's a trick question. That's like a trick question.
No.
How do you? That's a trick.
Okay.
Love or fear?
Ooh. Yeah, rather be loved,
Loved or
feared?
feared?
All right.
This is where the rubber meets the road.
I'm gonna tell you why though. Love.
Okay.
Because why love? You see a lion? You have to love me. But you yourself know you fear me. You dig?
Right.
So it's love first because I walk in dominion and I walk in love with myself. But you on the outside, when you look on this lion, you know it's fear. But it's truly love. So, because we're ever ready. You know what I mean? But it's really love. But we're lions. And that's why we say lion order.
That was hard. I ain't lie. Ended with this one?
Yeah. I gotta take a pee.
Yeah. I got it too. Not in the interview. We in a quick time of slide. Loyalty or respect?
Loyalty.
Okay. He said that fast.
Yeah.
Because with loyalty come respect. Because, you know, first you have to have the loyalty, then the respect will, you know, respect is subjective. Because some things you do through love and through loyalty, and then it becomes like, I respect this man because I love this person. And I'm loyal to this person because of love.
Right.
So it's really, you know, it's always got to be loyalty. Loyalty, you know, it's just truth.
I'll take a shot to that.
Yeah, I'm taking a shot.
take a
You
shot.
ain't supposed to take a shot.
Yeah, I'll take
I ain't
a
gonna
shot.
lie.
That's
You got mad smart. Yeah, that was hard.
You got smarter?
Yeah, that was smart. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, like,
I'm gonna take a pee.
go ahead.
You want to do it together? As one?
No. Because you know what's it's just
You want
on
me to
my
wait?
mind. I gotta use the bathroom too.
Yeah,
but
okay, we'll
it's
break
on my
all
mind. I
together.
gotta say this out. One thing about Jamaicans, right?
Yeah.
Jamaicans always had juice bars wherever I was at in my hood. And they would be the most health conscious people.
Yeah, preaching it. Preaching it
And
to
at the
everybody.
same time, selling me bud.
Who says it's not health driven?
No, I didn't say it's not.
All right.
But
That's tackling mental health.
I give you, you know, in the hood, a lot of people can't afford to go to the doctors. So what they do is they go to their local juice bar. And I remember, I tell this story all the time. It's the reason why I believe in Tiger Bone and I believe in pills.
Yeah, believing it and drinking it every day is two different things, though. But okay.
I went to a juice bar one day.
Yeah.
The police came. I ran into the juice bar. I did not realize that the juice bar was the weed spot. So I'm running into where they fucking...
They're going. They're raiding you.
I'm running from them, running into where they're going. Like an idiot.
They jodiste.
So I get outside, and the police say to me, well... What was you doing in there?
Yeah.
I was buying Tiger Bone.
Yeah.
And the police is like, oh, okay, great. I didn't know Tiger Bone was illegal at the time. They run in, whatever. The next day I come up, I say, yo, what the fuck happened? They said some idiot told the police we were selling Tiger Bone. I was like, that was me. They was like, N.O.R.E, this is illegal. So anyway, that same week, a guy comes to the same health food spot and he hugs this man.
I never heard of this.
Listen. He hugs this man. And when he hugged him, I never seen a man hug another man this platonic. This is platonic.
Yeah.
But this was like, and he said
like
to him,
an embrace. So
it was like, he started crying. So I looked and I was that curious. I was like, yo, my man, I never seen like, you know, one straight man hugging another straight man like that. Like, what happened? He said, he said, my dick didn't work for 7 years.
You told the story here.
He said, this is the guy saying this to me. He said he told his wife to cheat on him because he couldn't please her.
Oh, that guy.
But this man got ginger root and fucking Tiger Bone,
yeah.
and these pills from these Rastafarians. And this man said, I'm fucking like a rabbit right now. And I'm looking, he's crying, his tears. This is a grown man. This is beyond years. I can't even tell you what type of 60s he was in.
He's in the silver status.
He had you beat. Like, his shit was gray everywhere. His shit was gray.
It's a culture.
And he living the Rastafarian culture.
It's a culture.
And, man, this guy is somewhere butt naked.
You know why? You know why it's the culture?
Mangoes. No meat.
You know why it's the culture? What's the most important thing to us as human beings, man or woman?
To reproduce?
No, having a partner, right? Like a wife or a husband, right?
All right.
Why?
For procreation.
So it's the most important.
Fornication.
Gotta relax.
Not fornication.
I mean, that's what the crowd is saying.
It's a form of love.
Okay.
It's an exercise. It's an exchange.
It's how you show love to each other.
Right. But you have to be able to do that.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You gotta be able to service so you have to just be able to, provide. You gotta do that. So
you
our culture,
get it up, guys.
Yeah, facts. Our culture is like that. Everything you drink, everything you eat is all based around that. Yeah. Fish, you drink fish water for this. Yeah.
Everything
like an okra for
all
this.
The root is for
this is for that. Everything is around the productive organs.
Yeah, everything. Every Jamaican friend of mine always says, "Sorrow, it's for your good thing, yeah. It's for your wang."
Sorrow,
everything my Jamaican friends tell me. Yeah, it's for the wang.
Everything,
like, yo, Jesus,
everything.
Goddamn,
you drink water.
You got regular
it's because
shit.
of that.
It lasts longer. You're like, wait, why I gotta last this long?
It lasts longer.
Hold on, use the bathroom too. You gotta use the bathroom.
No, I'm fine.
Okay, hold on.
So I guess, all right, well.
Hold up, man. For our Drink Champs Army, they should know by now, but download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use the code DRINKCHAMPS or Drink or Champs.
Any one combination will get you a match $100 on behalf of Drink Champs.
Dale que tú puedes.
I need my 100.
Did we hit?
The numbers.
We're doing good. How we doing?
Well, unfortunately for EFN and N.O.R.E, they lost.
We lost.
They picked the West to beat the East, and Sonny and I took that victory.
You're talking about the NBA All-Star, just to
the
be clear.
NBA All-Star game. Let's just get that correct. And this, for the first time in NBA history, they scored 200 points.
Wow.
One team scored 200 points.
Really? I didn't know that. Who, the West?
The East
The
scored
East.
211. The West scored 186, and everybody is talking about that there's no defense in the game, and they're getting soft.
Everyone's showing off.
And they're getting soft.
It was a blowout.
Yeah.
Lillard went
20
off.
years ago, when Allen Iverson and Kobe was in the All-Star game, there were 48 three-point attempts. This time around, it was 186 three-point attempts.
Wow, yeah, it was crazy. This
They gotta relax.
All-Star game is the time for you to be Rucker
Show
Park.
out.
And have
Bring
fun,
Rucker
too.
Park to the NBA,
Fun,
right?
dunks, all that cool shit.
But actually, you know, there's people going on record saying that they paid a lot of money for an all-star competitive nature vibe, and it was nothing like that.
It's nothing like that.
Nothing at all. And then to the three-point challenge.
I'm about to ask for the three-point challenge.
The three-point challenge, you were correct. EFN was correct. And Sonny, you were correct.
Thank you.
Steph Curry took it to Sabrina Ionescu. I took that loss. I went for the WNBA player. It
you
didn't
think-
work out. But shout out to Sabrina and Steph. Steph didn't take it light at all. He definitely took it to them. The All-Star game was dope.
She did her thing.
50 Cent, Fat Joe.
All of them was out there. But
Coaches, right?
Kai Sinat.
yeah, 50 Cent was assistant coach for the celebrity game. They won with Shannon Sharp and Lil Wayne.
Nice.
His team lost, but it
And
was
Stephen
dope
A.
to see.
Smith, right.
Stephen
Right.
A. Smith, correct. It was dope.
It was,
And Well was there. A Mary down.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So we're gonna get right into picks. We're gonna do higher or lower. Underdog Fantasy gave us some good choices.
Let's go.
Download the
Underdog
app,
NBA games.
Underdog Fantasy.
Let's go.
But the first game is Orlando Magic versus the Detroit Pistons. Higher or lower, who's gonna win the game?
I like Orlando and higher. Detroit might be the worst team in the league. Orlando
Man.
for me.
I'm going Orlando too.
I'm going Orlando because Florida.
I'm going as a clean sweep. We're all going for Orlando Magic. And shout out to the Magic. They retired Shaq's jersey a couple days ago. First Orlando Magic player to get his jersey retired.
Shout out to
Shaq's
Shaq,
a Drink
man.
Champs alumni.
Drink Champs alumni.
Shout out to Strip TV too. Going to Strip TV.
Shout out to Split
You know,
TV.
from Orlando.
Facts.
SPK.
For the last pick for tonight's choice, this is an ode to all my Dominican people out there. Mr. Lee, we love you. Al Horford versus Mitchell Robinson, who they call the Blockness Monster.
Which is
Hold on,
Dominican.
these are two Dominicans?
With no
No, with
Dominican
the whitest
names?
name.
Al Horford is Olympic champion and an NBA champ. And he's,
Mr. Lee don't know that shit.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
He does not.
He don't know that shit.
yeah,
He
Al
does
Horford,
not.
that's his last name, Horford.
He
He's
does.
Dominican?
He's super Dominican, yeah.
Yes, he is. His pops, his
Horford.
Yeah.
So what do you think, EFN? Higher or lower against Mitchell Robinson, a.k.a. the Blockness Monster?
And that's Mitchell Robinson.
Loch Ness
from
Monster. I
No,
like
Mitchell
that.
Robinson, nah.
Dominican?
No, he's not.
I'm gonna go Dominican.
I gotta
higher.
go Dominican.
I think we're going Dominican.
Dominican.
Get up here.
DR in the
Just
building.
because Felipe Lopez.
Okay. And I'm gonna switch it up. Shooting guard, point guard. Drew Holiday, Olympic champ, gold medal, or Jalen Brunson? King of New York right now.
King of New York, right?
King of New York
I'm going
right
Jalen
now.
Brunson.
Jalen Brunson
I'm going
doing it
Jalen.
big.
That's the one with the braids.
Yes, it is.
Yes, okay.
I'm going with Jalen Brunson
And
as well.
they yelled MVP for him.
They absolutely did.
Like, yo, listen, even though, like, we you know, Garden, if the Garden yells MVP for you, then that means we got your back.
You legend. You
And
legend.
they're super behind him. He's killing it. Drink Champs Army, Underdog Fantasy app.
Underdog Fantasy app.
Fantasy. Drink Champs is a code.
Get your $100.
Let's
The
go.
code Drinks or Champs. Put in $100. We'll match you $100.
We matching.
Come on, Diego, come in here for this. Yo, can you put it? Can you make? See if you can put it in?
What's that?
You know what?
What is that?
Oh, you don't smoke blunt.
No, I don't smoke blunts.
You know, my lungs are still in the 90s. I'm sorry. My lungs haven't grown up. My lungs have not grown up.
But I see you running though, which
Yeah,
I
I'm
love.
trying, man.
I see you running
Yeah,
every
yeah,
morning at fucking 5 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
Yes. Yeah.
No, you make me
Yeah,
jealous.
not bad.
You
Come on.
motivate us. You motivate.
Cause we could drink, but you know what? We gotta have a balance in life.
No, you motivate us.
Yes.
You do, and it's good to see you doing that. I like to run on the beach myself.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, we going with your man Warren Sapp on the bike.
Yeah.
Nobody's in our way.
Yeah.
Move out the bike lane.
Warren stays moving.
Yeah. So your son has a hit record out now. I heard.
Huge hit.
Yeah. I mean,
how can you and Laura not have a son with a hit record? It just It just have to go. It goes along with it.
I must say this though. Commend Miss Lauryn Hill because when you talk about, like, I only know certain people like this, right? And it's just, I mean, you know, obviously it's my son, right? You know, but you know, she's his mother, and you know what her craft is.
Absolutely.
But I only know certain people like this, and it's one of the reasons why when I was young, I always made it my point to never interfere with Miss Hill's music. Like, I always, you know, I take a backseat to her music because she's super great, you know?
Yes.
And you talk about Public Enemy. I remember when Chuck D said, like, Lauren's like the female Bob Marley. He was, you know, he's right about that. Yeah. He's truly right because she's like really that person. And when you talk about someone that stands on principle, you know, like, because, like I said, at some point in life, you gotta like own yourself. You know, you like
That's
own
why
yourself.
She show up late. She don't give a fuck.
You know what I mean?
She like, fuck that. I'm here when I want to get here.
No, not really like that. Because you know, as a musician, and because sometimes you like going through stages, right? Like, and then it so happens that you still have to do your this, but you're still going through your own mind and solidifying your consciousness in regards to walking this way that you see as your way. And no one believes in your way because it's not your way. So you have to kind of own your way, and it's new to you because it's a vision that you have for yourself, right? So this way is new to you. So for you to attain this way, you have to do it, and people are gonna say, "Oh, she's this, she's that." But then again, you're in your mind, and then you gotta perform. So sometimes there's a delay because of all the accolades, all the attributes that go along with that, the attire and the this and the that. The timing is always, you know, you get up at 1 and you gotta be on stage at 8, but you take 5 hours to do this, you know. So you know, timing wise.
Yes, of course.
So, but today and been through that and seeing her in Brooklyn performing with the Fugees again, Lauryn Hill and the Fugees.
Fire.
It was just like watching. You know what? The greatest rap band ever in the history is the Fugees.
Yes.
Hands down. Yes. So to see them on stage together again and Lauryn Hill and the Fugees.
They're like all Bob Marley sons. And like they're like descendants. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I didn't even look at that until you just said that. Yeah, that's real.
So it is what it is.
Right.
But to see now YG and to watch YG Marley, because his name means Young Gong. Like my dad is Tough Gong. Yeah, Junior Gong.
Gong,
Young
Damien,
Gong.
right.
So I mean, but YG like is special, you know?
Right.
Wow.
My brother Steven, when he was young, he called him Jajash. Yeah, he's baptized in the river, the Orthodox river, by the same priest that baptized my father, all of us.
Wow.
Ethiopian Orthodox. So yeah, we're all Orthodox, you know. But he's special, you know. He grew up in Jersey, South Orange. So, but he's rough. Because, you know, there's no better roses.
Grew up in South Jersey?
South Orange, yeah. And Newark, South Orange, went to like Columbia High School and thing, and then places. So he grow as like an independent youth still, finding his way. Because as his parents, we don't really try.
He kind of did what you did, like find his own way.
Yeah, facts. So and then, you know, first when I heard the song, I was like, wow, Josh. Wow, we got to clear this.
Who do you think? I'm sorry. Who do you think had more pressure? You trying to be great in your world, or him trying to be great in his world?
Oh man, he don't have no pressure, man.
Oh,
really? He don't have no pressure.
Nah,
his mother paved the way. I did what I had to do. His father, grandfather, legacy, he ain't got no pressure. Can't you see how cool he is?
Okay.
But it ain't because of that. It's because of his own life, his own experiences, being that. And then remember, right? Lauryn Hill is his mother. Listen to all the stuff in the media about your mother, whatever they say about your father. But listen to how they try to hurt your mother because she don't confine to the system, and listening to that and going to school and you have to and still have to be the lion that you are.
Damn.
He's like, yeah, fuck that.
Taking a shot.
So yeah, I have to take a shot for that bomb buckler because
I'm
it's
taking
really
a shot
tough.
for that. Oh, that was
because
so
they
powerful.
tried to destroy Lauren because Miss Hill, pardon me, they tried to destroy Miss Hill's work and legacy because she didn't want to do another Miseducation the way they wanted her to do it. She wanted to make music
her own way
as her evolution.
Right.
So through that now they would so the record the thing.
know.
But she ain't gonna bow to that. So she's a real queen in that industry, and people say, oh, we don't. Well, if you're a true Lauryn Hill fan, you know that whether she's not at the same time that you guys want her to be on stage.
Right.
But she been touring ever since and still touring today.
Yes.
So she's like, to me, she's like the band, she built a career like the Grateful Dead.
Right.
She's not like a woman. She don't chase no interview.
Right.
She ain't.
That's a good comparison.
But now it's so beautiful to see her create her art and teach Joshua the way and bring Joshua on stage to open for the Fugees reunion and Lauryn Hill and the Fugees, to give him a way and give him a spotlight and guide him, help him to orchestrate his music. She's a G, real G, bro.
G.
Like she's ill. She's top notch. Let's take a shot for Miss Lauryn Hill.
I like what you called them, Miss Hill.
Hold up.
Miss Hill. Yeah, you gotta call her by her name, Miss Hill. That's her name. Some people go by this and that. She go by that.
Cheers, fellas. Cheers.
Cheers to
I'm
Miss
taking another
Hill.
one, goddamn.
Rastafari.
Yeah, man.
Respect.
Holy shit! And we had Prize on. We had Wyclef.
We had Wyclef.
Brothers.
Yes.
My brothers.
Yes.
Both of them been
People I
great. We would love
respect
to have Miss
and
Hill.
love.
Yes, we would love to have Miss Hill. We
Please.
We're not asking you. We're just saying it out loud. You looked at us like we wasn't asking you. You looked at me like, no, don't look at me. We're not asking you. We're asking the gods.
There's a reason I say Miss Hill. Trust me. No, I don't know. Hey, I'm telling you, that's the respect I have, right? Because trust me, no interruption.
Yeah.
So, but I will do a copy paste.
Good.
No. This is from. No, I didn't write this.
Nah, man.
I have nothing to do with this.
Yes, nah.
I'm just sharing. I will for sure. I'll share that. And then obviously, now because people always try to pin you to a time.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like you said, oh, remember, they always, I read the comments, oh, this guy, I remember this guy, because the one thing for sure, though, she don't like when I talk about this, but I like to talk about it because it's a fact. I remember these people, I see this guy, this keyboard player, he's always such a great guy, whatever, but anyway, he wasn't around when Miss Hill was doing Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. And I remember when those N.O.R.E. guys, they were one guy was a programmer. She don't like when I talk about it, so I'm gonna talk about it anyway because they like to paint her in this image. I remember she taking the programmer, talented programmer, drum programmer,
Right.
Took him out of N.O.R.E. and he had a brethren named Kilo, and they created this N.O.R.E. entertainment group. I remember them and the two twins. I was there. She brought him upstairs to her place in N.O.R.E. and kind of because she really can't program the drums, but she knew her sound. She knew what she wanted.
Right.
And those guys can swing it with her swing and thing. And
Like Michael. Michael didn't know how to play music, but he would hum the music.
She could swing it.
Right.
So the time when those guys, they oh, Miss Hill, we want such and such and this, because when she met them, she said to those guys that, I'll get you guys a publishing deal with Sony, but my music is my music. And after she did her thing, the guys came back and tried to sue her, right? But because Miss Hill at the time was doing her sabbatical, right? Sabbatical meaning she got in depth within the Bible. She's really one of them people. Bob Marley take on Rastafari. It's just another way, she just take on the truth. like through them Old Testament ways. She just take on this life to build her true foundation of self and what she believed in. But see, true, she was in that wavelength. The system was able to take advantage of her, right? Because she didn't really defend anything. She said, whatever. She was like the material, like she was in that space.
She shed that.
Yes, well, you know, but those guys know that. And because it didn't have to be that way, and they know that. And they still, you know, sometimes they beg me for forgiveness. Not in those words, but
right.
Me, you know, they call me sometime and I say, Mr., you know, such and such and such. Oh, no, so whatever. You know, because as a musician and the type of musician that she is, she needs like certain type of musician. But these people, the problem with these guys, they want to be Mr. Star Guy on your project.
Right.
But I'm like, she's telling these guys, no. I like you because you know your knowledge for music and the way you strum, and I like your sound. But I need you to strum this. I need that from you. Don't give me that. But this is no. And so that little ego thing, because but no, I've been studying music. I went to music school. I don't give a. You could have went to.
She's the conductor, and they're not letting her conduct.
Right. So that burned their ego, and she don't play. She don't care. She's like, all right, you know what? Oh, I work with such and such. Who cares fuck who you work with, Mom G? Who care who you work with? I don't give a. Who care? So she get a bad rap for those things, but she's a true G. You dig? And she don't play, and she's a woman, and she stand up for her rights as a woman in the industry, and she don't let nobody take advantage of her. You know what I mean? Her word is bond, like that. And what she says is what she believe in, and she's one of them type of people. So when you look at YG, you look at Sailor, Sarah, Joshua. Joshua is YG. You dig? Zion, and then again our young son.
Kids together? This is your kids together? You know?
Yeah, we have 5.
Okay, yeah.
Wow.
5. Yeah.
Together. Beautiful children.
You have a daughter, right?
I have 7 children before, and now I have 5 other ones. So I have 12 total. I have 7 grandchildren and 2 on the way. So I have a big family.
You do.
And they're all beautiful people. Zion. So Lauren and I, we have Zion first, then we have Sailor, then we have Joshua, then we have John, and we have Sarah. And Lauren has a son, Micah. Micah. Big respect to Micah. He's not my child,
right.
But he's born on July 23rd. And July 23rd is the birthday of Haile Selassie I. Yeah, so I have to love him.
Yes.
Even though he's not, I love him same way. Like, he's not my child.
Oh, okay.
And it's after myself and Miss Lauren, you know, we traveled, we journeyed apart. But I love him same way. He's her son, and he's truly intelligent boy, too.
Right.
So that's how you know the super intelligence of Miss Lauren Hill. Her mother is a school teacher, school principal. Father is like a computer scientist. Brother he's a tech guy. Smart family, man. Ivy League. She went to, Columbia University for a time. Super intelligent people.
Jeez.
Trust me. Oh my God, I respect it.
I feel now officially.
Respect intelligence. Respect intelligence.
So,
I love intelligence, by the way.
Yes.
Just want you to know.
Yes.
I'm inspired by intelligence. I learned how to use a computer after college at Miss Lauren Hill's house. I knew
After college?
After. I knew nothing about
How
this
does he teach you technically shit?
I'm playing football, man.
Oh,
He was a jock. He was a jock.
I couldn't do both. I mean, today, I commend the kids that are doing both. The one that study and play football at the same time. Good for you, man. Good for you.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Someone asked me this question the other day. They say, would I ever be starstruck? And I say, yes. Just probably 2 people in this world I'll be starstruck with.
Yeah.
Larry David from Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Last season, right?
This last season. I think I will walk out the room. If Larry, I think I will run out the room. Because I don't want to meet him. Because
Larry
if he's a
David?
dick, it'll fuck up everything.
That's a good
about
one.
him.
Larry David, wow.
Larry David and Jerry Seinfeld.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want to.
Those two.
Wow.
Yeah,
As
I love
a
those.
musician,
I
wow.
love Seinfeld.
You're really a comedian.
Yeah, listen,
No, he is.
I watch
He has that side
You're
of
a
him.
comedian.
all
No, you-
day. Like if I can watch something all day, if you come to my house, it's either Curb Your Enthusiasm
Yeah.
or Seinfeld. Or
Wow. Intelligent.
all day.
Like that type of
Comedy is intelligent.
Absolutely.
Right.
Very wise. I recently met David Chappelle.
Oh wait, hold on.
Go ahead. Sorry.
So
go
let me
ahead,
ask you:
Go ahead.
is there anybody you starstruck? Who?
Like, have I met them or people in general?
In general.
Both.
All right.
Both.
Okay.
All right. I remember this is when I knew I really knew something because, I came to America in 1984, and this is when I knew this was like okay, because I'm in Jamaica watching these things, and it was a Victory tour, and the tickets in Miami, you can't go to this concert.
Victory tour.
Michael Jackson and his brothers.
Wait, the Jackson 5?
The Victory Tour. It's called Victory Tour, man. You guys doing music? You guys familiar with music stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, but we was youngins too back
All
then.
right, whatever, man. I'm young too.
Yeah.
So the Victory Tour. But I remember,
Jackson 5.
yeah, I remember, right?
They were older too.
Watching the news at my grandmother's house in Miami. I just came here. I think it's like 86. Yeah, it's got to be like 86. I mean, something like that. Because when I was young, I wanted those zippy pants like Michael Jackson had, But I remember watching him on the news and he busted the moonwalk. And I remember my skin, the goosebumps. I was like, wow. So like that.
You was still brown skin at that time.
Anyway, Michael Jackson, right? and then the other person is like a superhero to me. Like this person is like, well, this one is obviously
let's
Bruce
do the
Lee.
drum roll.
I never
Let's do the
met
drum
Bruce
roll.
Lee, but do the drum roll for this. And my son and I, we have problems about these things.
Don't stop the drum roll, buddy.
Okay.
I mean, we're in number 23.
Oh, Jordan.
Wow.
Never met Jordan.
I met Jordan.
Yeah, he met Jordan.
that?
But
Brothers in his backyard.
the most awesome human being I know. Like you talk about like starstruck. Like wow. I remember like Lauren. She was getting an award for NCAAP.
NAACP.
NAACP?
You still how you fucked it up.
No, he's like,
What the fuck is NAACP? All right, NAACP.
You gotta be drunk and still get that right.
That's somebody made that
Don't
shit.
worry, we have
anyway. It's like-
ADHD,
you
so
check
we're
who
all
owned
fucked
that
up
shit.
anyway.
I'm fucking with you.
Fuck that. Somebody, the guy that owned that shit, he's not even right. Okay, yeah, all right. NAACP.
Yes, yeah.
So Lauren is getting her award, and they're honoring Michael Jordan. So Lauren dad, he says to me, Miss Hill's dad. Well, this time it's Lauren for me. I mean, whatever.
At that time.
At that time,
Right.
we're talking about time period.
Right. You're married. You're married at the time.
Yes, as you say.
Right.
So Lauren dad said, "You won't believe this. Guess who you're sitting next to?" I said, "Who?" He says, "Michael Jordan." I said, "Get the fuck out of here."
You didn't know you were sitting next to him?
No, because we had the front row. Lauren, I mean, remember, Lauren is the top of the top.
Yeah.
So it's Lauren, and then it's Michael Jordan, and then his wife Cookie. Cookie, no, not Cookie. No, sorry. What's Michael's name? Wife name at the time? Juanita.
Okay.
Juanita, I believe.
Juanita's there.
I think so. So I'm looking. I can't believe fucking Michael Jordan. It's like I can't fucking believe this shit. But this is the time when he had cut his finger with the cigar opener. I know his history, right? So he was wearing he was wearing a band. So I'm like, hey, you coming back? Of course, I introduced myself. Bam bam.
November 2nd, 1984 was the Victory Tour.
Yeah, what number is November 2nd?
Yep, 1980.
Yeah, I just came to America August 1984. Yeah.
So you was already on tour.
Yeah, so
basically.
Billie Jean.
He wasn't on
No, I came
You know
when
what I
they.
mean?
No, I
He's
came.
going on tour, motherfucker.
No, I got expelled out of school.
Jesus.
And that's how I ended up in America. I didn't even tell you that part of my life.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's another time for that. But MJ, Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, I would say outside of my family are like two of my heroes. Like I remember Warren Sapp.
MJs.
So you saying you met both MJs? You met?
I never met Michael Jackson.
Oh, but you went to the tour.
I saw
To the
when
big league tour.
I saw him on the news, and my skin had the goosebumps. So that's
Saw him do the moonwalk.
But when I was young, I mean, I wanted the parachute, the jacket. I wanted that stuff. I wanted the Michael Jackson, like
The Thriller
I wanted
joint.
The like Billie Jean, Beat It.
The red
like,
or the black jacket?
Huh?
The red or the black?
You get very
Red,
specific,
red,
bro.
red,
You're way too
red.
specific.
Red.
Red is
Says
the
a lot
thriller.
about
Red is thriller. Red is
Says a
thriller.
lot about you, because look, the black
How does that
one,
say a lot about
says a
you?
lot.
Yeah.
So what does it say?
The black one, you might still rob somebody. The red one, you going to the left.
Yeah.
To the left.
We don't
To
know.
the left, to
we
the
don't-
left?
We don't know where the left went at Dagger.
But I'm red.
Yeah,
That's
you
fire.
red. Yes. You and Prodigy.
Yeah,
Him
sure.
up. Rest in peace.
So bless him up, bless him up, bless him up. So yeah, so those are I would say the people like I think very like as I
Jordan,
just
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, man. And I remember Warren Sapp one day, right? He called me on a FaceTime. Hey, Ro, I got somebody for you. And he put Michael Jordan on FaceTime.
Oh shit.
I was like, yo, hey man. So
They at the golf course?
I know they were on a boat. I'm sitting on the back of a fishing.
Rich shit. My bad. Let's keep going. Yeah.
So I was trying to tell him that story. Hey man, I remember meeting you, blah blah blah. Sapp like, hey man, shut up. Like,
Damn, son.
Sapp cut me off.
Yeah.
But the problem was, you can't take up too much time with this man. So he's like, what you say? I'm trying to tell him my story. Oh man, hey, I met you and so and
Sapp is foul.
Sapp is like, bro, he can't hear that shit. Later.
Did you ride that bike?
No, Sapp is the type of guy you be in full conversation. Yo, Sapp, such and such. All right, bro, I'll see you later.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
What?
Not me saying.
That's Sapp.
Yeah.
So yeah, Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the only people you were a fan of.
No, I mean Pele. I met Pele.
Soccer player.
Pele, like soccer. When you talk about, I'm an athlete still.
Okay.
You dig? So
How about Messi?
yeah, I'm a little older, so I always go all the way, to
the
Pele,
older, right.
Ronaldo,
Pele's a
Ronaldinho. I'm Brazilian players, but Messi I do like. But I'm more
what's
into
the Brazil
Brazil. I'm more of a Brazilian guy.
Where's Messi from?
Argentina.
Argentina.
I'm Brazil.
And
I'm
then
more.
was Ronaldo Cristiano? What was his name?
I mean,
You
I
don't
like
fuck with him
Cristiano
like that?
because he's a legend. He's one of the most famous football players in the world. But I'm a Brazil. I like Brazil.
Who's the guy I took
Have you
a
been
picture
to Brazil?
Yeah, I've been
Ronaldinho.
to- I have a daughter from Brazil.
Yeah, he came to my
You out of
birthday party.
control, bro. You out of control.
Yeah, he came to my birthday party. Yeah, from Brazil.
I bet you we can say any continent. I feel like he's gonna be like, well, I have a kid from that.
Good try.
Yo, I just said, you ever been to Brazil? He said, yeah, I have a daughter in Brazil.
I do. Her name is Maria.
I mean, we could be like, well,
Cheers to my Brazilian daughter Maria.
cheers,
Let's take a shot.
cheers.
Let's take a shot.
Cheers.
to my
But I
Brazilian-
I fear if we say the moon, you might be like, yes, the moon. I have a child in the
I was
moon.
in
Well, like
Jupiter,
I
you know.
told you about my, I'm into UFOs.
Cheers.
Cheers to that. Cheers to those.
So who has more kids, you or your pops?
But my dad is
Is
a
that-
father to the world, but naturally he had 11 children.
Is that the Rastafarian way to procreate
No,
in
it's
that
not
way?
really. It's not really a Rastafari way to procreate. I mean, I think it's everyone's way.
Right. But I'm saying in that
But
magnitude.
well, guess what
I'm
happens?
just being honest.
Well, guess what happens, right? Say, like, for instance, as a human being, I have a girlfriend, right, or a woman that I consider I'm going to be with this woman for a long time.
Right.
So we're naturally having intercourse. And if you have intercourse over a period of time, a lot of times, naturally, there's gonna have certain results.
Right.
And they're gonna be positive. It's gonna be you're a child.
Life happens.
Life, yeah. So over a certain period of time, you know, it just happens that you have children with the woman you're with. So it's like that. It's like it's being with someone and having a child. And then naturally, when you're younger, when you're much younger, right? You know, you're trying to find yourself too. And so sometimes, you know, you do things where you don't say you're right or wrong. You just feel like it's the right way because who's to tell you it's the wrong way, right?
Right.
So you're figuring it out for yourself. So you think this woman is the woman you want to be with, and you're the person along the way changes their ways, or you change your way towards this person.
Naturally.
Yeah, so
right.
It doesn't work out. So you end up being with someone else, and then you have another child, and then it doesn't work out. Then you end up being with someone else, and you have another child, and then it doesn't work out. And then it just happens to not work out some of the times until it works out.
How do you manage fathering the children?
That is the best birds and the bees conversation I've ever heard about.
Well, how you manage them is just like you manage your friends, right?
Right.
So friends, family, how you manage life. Like, some people don't have children. They manage, like, have you ever seen a dog walker? You ever seen one that walked like 15 dogs? Yeah. How you manage that? That's what he does. So I, as a father, I live for my children. My life is to raise children. That's what I live of. I love that. That's like, I want to raise like a champion, you know? So like, is what I get to mold. So that's like my purpose in life. Like, the things I do is for that. And then again, it's also a form of procreating and true. Some instances were love, some instances it just happens. But, you know, now I'm more disciplined.
Right.
My Cuban girlfriend ain't playing that. So
like Juana, it's not gonna play, bro.
She don't play it.
That's get violent.
But that's another story. But she don't play, and she give me. She love my children. She give me that respect and thing, you know. So I can. But to do that, you have to be a father. You have to be committed to your children, and you have to know that it's your responsibility as a man. You know, your children are your children, and
to guide them as well.
You must. And my house is my children. My doors are open to my children. I have children that are married. You know, my daughter Eden, she's married, and she has two nice, beautiful daughters. I'm a grandfather to them. I have a son. Like, my children graduated college. I have older children. They're in their 30-year-old up on this. And
what's the youngest you have?
My youngest is going to be 2 in March.
Wow, you out of control, bro.
I'm in control. I think I'm actually in control. I'm actually.
I'm playing, but I have a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old, and I'm out of control.
Well, I think I'm like in control of stuff. Like, no, but I understand what you say though. But you know what though?
That's the trenches.
I mean, that's just, you know, it's a part of what I eat.
This guy took it to food.
He's vegans, man.
He said, "I'm a good father, and I can handle it.
I'm a productive guy.
I'm gonna eat ginger root.
I can produce, man. I'm a productive guy. So, but now I'm very settled in life, and I find the right person for me, and then I'm moving on like that. So it's good. But I feel like I have a lot of children that I need now to build them. Build the characters, build leaders, and have my own little army so that I can focus on, you know?
And they make you as well. The children make you.
Yeah, so that's what I love about children. It's my responsibility.
Right.
It's my responsibility. Everything about my child or my children. I love them so much, you know, all of them. You know, and they love each other because I was raised this way. So it's like, and also, I'm a product of my environment because, you know, growing up certain way, you just have this way. But then when you get older, you realize, you know, maybe it's time to like be like Ziggy or Sedella, you know, where you just kind of settle down and live life where you don't have to worry about things. And because it's a manageable thing, But you shouldn't have to manage life. So I want to live a life full of trust and that's peaceful, where my woman can take my phone and do whatever. I don't want to worry about those things again. Because as strong as you are, right? There's a woman that's stronger than you.
Right.
So it's so and so, and that's
heard
just
the key point.
life.
He said, where the woman can take the phone.
Yeah, it's like that.
Cheating is too hard. I can't do it.
No, but you know, and it's not necessarily.
It's stressful.
But it's not necessarily the thing. But you don't want to but it's just like you get to focus on other things, man. And
most people who cheat is broke too. You know that?
Yeah,
they broke because like they spend all their time cheating.
I hear you.
Like trying not to get caught.
I can't fuck with I can't call myself innocent. Like I've never been a bad guy in people's eyes. I thought I was just being cool. So
it's growth. It's growth. We all mature. We all grow and mature.
But let me ask you, because we talked about Warren Sapp.
Yeah.
We talked about Ray Lewis.
Yeah.
What we didn't talk about was you at the UM. You played
at the
with
UN?
Wayne.
Oh, UM.
The Rock.
Yeah, Dewey.
Oh, you played with The Rock?
Excuse me?
Dewey. We called him Dewey at that time. Sorry, but he's The Rock. But
so you mean I could walk up to The Rock and be like, Dewey?
I don't think you can do it now.
What was that season?
I'm not sure you can do it now.
I don't think I can.
No, but hold up. I think you guys had a record season, right?
Yeah, we always do. You know, in my college career, I think I've lost 3 games in my entire career. We won 58 games straight at home. Yeah, I've never played on a team that was ranked less than number 3 in the country.
So you and The Rock?
Yeah, The Rock played with us, yes. We played with The Rock as well. Meaning, like, you know.
The person.
On the football field, like, we're friends. We're family.
That's dope.
Yeah, we played again.
Anybody else we're not naming? How the fuck you play with Warren Sapp?
And mind you,
and fucking
but wait,
but they kind of played with me though. Like they
play with you.
They play with you.
I'm the motherfucking. Like when I was there, I'm the leader. When I'm there, I'm leading that team.
Like who?
So they play with me. When
who could predict this though?
When you talk to Sapp, yeah, I played with Rohan.
Yeah, he did.
When you talk to no, I'm kidding. I'm just.
But listen, Rohan, this is what I'm trying to say.
Right,
who could predict?
You know what happened to me? You know how I learned the game? I came here when they expelled me from school in Jamaica because, you know, I didn't like the school, I didn't like the people, but it's whatever happened. They expelled me. So when I came here, I was going to a school down there in Pinecrest Elementary, and it was 1984, and it's during the time when the Miami Dolphins were like very good with Dan Marino.
Dan Marino was killing the game.
Like if you ever ask me about like who are my favorite people, like the Miami Dolphins, Dan Marino was one of my favorite guys growing up.
That era in the 80s?
Yeah. So at the school, they would play Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1. So I started loving the game. And during the time, they were trying to they seized my father's asset because they were trying to sell his rights, right? It's published in...
Who was trying to do that?
Well, the trust in Jamaica, because my dad never left a will.
So it was crazy.
Right. So because of that, they tried to sell.
And he never had a trust, he never had a will.
Well, he had a trust, but the trust wanted to sell all his assets because they no longer wanted to manage the assets. But that was just them trying to destroy another man, you know, liquidate all his assets. So Chris Blackwell, just a short story, Chris Blackwell ended up lending the family the money, we the children, not just us, because that's us. It's Mama Rita and all the kids. So we borrowed the money and we bought our dad's rights. So we own everything. That's when we ended up owning our father's rights.
Wow.
So that's that.
Wow.
So now coming to America during that time, with the court system.
Not the movie Coming to America. You Coming to America.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's a good reference because I like that movie.
But it's a reference because it is you.
Reference
it's coming to America.
I am a king.
Yeah.
But anyway,
the king is a mundo.
But I'm going to tell you about this king though. So this king came to America during that time, and when they seized all my father's assets and everything, I remember them talking about selling my granny's house that we were living in, and being that I was one of Bob's child living in the house, I was able to put a pause on the sale to kind of like jurisdiction rights. But also I remember living off of my dad's Social Security check, $99 a month. Here in America.
His American Social Security?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because, my dad has an American Social Security check. Because remember, he worked in Delaware. for some time.
I didn't know that.
Well, yeah, he did. He was like he worked on a forklift, worked with the DuPont family, these type of people.
Wow.
And such and such. Well, my granny worked with them. He worked for like Chevy or whatever company's there. So anyway, I ended up coming here during that time because my family didn't have no money. My brothers would come to Miami and kind of help out with the bills. Mama Rita would help out with the bills because everything was seized up. So we were able to borrow some money from Chris Blackwell to buy our father's rights. And during this time, I wanted to like not pressure the family. So I ended up learning to play football and got a scholarship. So I didn't have to bother my family about going to college. And, you know, being that I was a failure, I had to show these motherfuckers that I'm gonna go to fucking UM,
right.
You bastards that hated me so much because I came from Spanish Town and I was Bob's child and I was supposed to be a failure, so I had to do that. So I had to prove these fuckers wrong and go to UM, play ball at UM, and then that's kind of my way, you know? And that's how I got into football. I got a scholarship.
So just to recap a lot of this though, this is the time period that the Marley name is not making money because it's being like consumed
everything
by
is seized. And there's all the bootleggers, everything is seized up, everybody running around. So we had to get everything under control. And it took a long, long time.
And Chris Blackwell, if I'm not wrong, the same dude that owned the Marlin Hotel, right? They had the studio there?
Yeah.
Because I used to do a lot of stuff there, so I already used to hear his name all the time.
Chelsea,
Yeah.
Marlin. He owns like Golden Beach in Jamaica. I forget the name of that place. Bond, where James Bond did some stuff.
Right.
In Jamaica. And Strawberry Hills, where my dad went my dad went there after the assassination attempt. He went to Strawberry Hills. So yeah, Chris Blackwell, good man. You know, he helped us out. He looked out for us. I mean, it's the only person. And another story with Michael Jackson. So this is the human side of Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, okay.
Wait,
This is the human side. So we needed the money as a family. MCA wanted to buy my dad's rights.
Right.
Sony, Japan wanted to buy my father's rights. We asked Michael Jackson for some money. Michael Jackson wanted to buy my father's rights.
Yeah, because he bought the Beatles.
Yeah, he didn't. So he never loaned us the money. So Mike wanted to buy the rights. He never loaned us the money. But Chris Blackwell, who was a good guy, he loaned us the money.
Oh, so you're saying a human that wasn't such a great aspect
No, the human. No,
of humanity.
That's an entrepreneur.
No,
the entrepreneur side of him. The human side. Yeah, that human being side where you got to pay your bills side. And you
But Chris Blackwell loaned you the money where Michael wanted to buy the rights.
Absolutely.
And you guys were not interested in selling the rights.
So I remember one of the offer, I think it was like 1991, was like $20 million. So one of my thing was because everyone has to sign, all the children, we have to sign. And
How many children is this?
11 of us.
Okay.
11. Yeah, 11 of us, or 10 of us that have a signing rights. So we all have to sign. So my thing was, well, shit, if it's worth 20 million to them, what do you think it's worth to us?
Exactly.
Wow.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm like, shit. Wow, that's nice. Well, we're talking about, it's worth $1 trillion to us, my man. What do you think about that?
Yeah, no.
Like, can you bargain that? Let's start there, you know? Come up with $1 trillion so we can make some change, real change. So that's how we thought about it. So I remember even then, because as a youth, right, you get this option as a Marley boy or a Marley child. From what was sold and what the money that was loaned because you borrowed it, when you become 18 years old, you get $1 million, right? And I remember being at University of Miami.
Wait, hold up. So when you guys any Marley child becomes 18 years old, you get $1 million.
Right,
Okay.
because of what they sold with the trust that was there. So we had to like borrow that money and, you know, you get it, but you owe it kind of thing.
Oh, it's a loan.
I'm going to tell you about it. I don't know what it is, but I don't even know what it is. But I'm going to tell you how it worked out. So anyway, when I was in college, I remember the lawyers coming to my school and they're telling me, hey, you're 18 years old now. What's your decision, you know? I said, what decision I got to make? You can sign here and own because of the loan that we took, the $12 million loan. We have to pay that loan back. So my $1 million needs either it's going to go back to paying that loan
or become another part of the loan.
Because now it's becoming we're owning this company. We're borrowing money to own our dads like any other people.
Right.
We're borrowing money.
So you're borrowing against that.
Yeah. So now I get the $1 million, or do I take $1 million and go live on the beach in Jamaica, buy the mansion, and do all the great things I can do in life, and be set forever in my life?
Let's do it.
Or do I take $36,000 and carry on? So if the choice is the $1 million will go back, you will own, you're a part of this company that owns all your dad's rights,
right?
Which is like all the family, we own that. Or we take your $1 million and really cash out.
Right.
So the lawyer was like, hey, but you know these motherfuckers, man. Because the lawyer, right, the bigger the pot, the more he makes, right? What do you care about me? You know what I'm saying?
So he wants you to get the bigger amount so he can get the commission.
A bigger percentage, yeah, because the bigger the pot, the more for him. If I take the 30, he's not going to be happy. If I get the milli and go, you take whatever you take out that and I'll be rich forever.
Right.
With $1 million in 1992. So I asked these motherfuckers, I say to these asshole lawyers, these people that work for people that act like they own you, I say, let me ask you something. What did my brothers and sisters do? My older brothers, remember we talked about age? What did Ziggy and Sedella do? And Steven, what did they do? They took the 30,000. I said, where do I sign? Give me the fucking 30,000 and get the fuck out. I didn't say all that part. I'm adding that. If it was a movie, I'd say it like that. But I chose to give back the $1 million and just live off of that $30,000 for a little bit. And
the 30,000 sounds like interest accrued.
$30,000 was because it was like you owed each party to pay back the loan is like $970,000 of such and such. So of the $12 million that we borrowed from Chris Blackwell.
That's the loan that you're paying back.
We're paying the loan back to Chris Blackwell.
Right.
So that money, when we get it, we gotta, because that's what we bought. That's the asset.
Wow.
So that's the asset that's giving us this $1 million again.
Right.
So we're taking that, you know. So even though we bought it, it's still, so we have to pay that shit back. So we the family, the children, we keep our dad's rights, and up until since 1981, it's been us at the Hound. So everything you see Bob Marley has been us, the children, doing it. And big up to my brother Ziggy, Sedella, my big sister Sedella, for holding it down, you know, all these years. Mama Rita, like treating us all like her own children. Like even though we're not, she's not my biological mother, but I call her.
Oh, she's not?
No, my mother's name is Janet Hunt.
Okay.
A nice little lady that make nice food, you know.
Yeah. So
big up to Janet. Nobody knows her, but she's a nice lady. She loves to cook.
Because that was one of the things. Is I feel like Bob Marley is probably one of the most bootleg person ever. Like everywhere you go, you see a Bob Marley T-shirt. You see. Man, are you telling me that for the most part the family gets the residuals?
The estate.
Yeah, well,
the estate.
Who owns the estate? Is it you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
The children.
So if I'm in Jamaica and I buy Bob Marley,
when you said the trust and all that, the trust.
No, that no longer exists. Remember, the trust dissolved and they sold all their assets and we had to buy it back. So we are in control.
Oh wow.
So the things that, but obviously there's still bootleg people out there. But the things that you see, we have our family seal there, and you can see that it's ours. So like, for instance, Marley Coffee is a family business. House of Marley is a family business. Zion Roots is a family business. The Rohan Marley Beach House, it's my thing, but I'm smart enough to make that a family business, you dig? Because, you know, I'm nothing without my family.
So is that a dispersed thing to the family?
What is?
Like business, like the financials. Do you disperse?
Yeah, because we're the directors of the company.
So you keep everybody included?
Yeah, all the family members are part of the business.
What you said, it's smart. Like it's smart to keep everything in the family.
Yeah, it's family business. It's you know, so things that you see, we are the operators of our family business. You know, and then Sister Sedella, Brother Ziggy, you have to big them up because they manage all these things. And we work with CAA, you know, that company. They're pretty good at managing the IP. So some of these new entities that we're creating, like, you know, Marley Coffee is one of them. So they manage that. Marley Coffee, that's my baby. You always gonna hear that ringing in your ear.
With coffee. I've been
Well, this is Drink Champs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we drink coffee too.
No, I got
Well,
an
he
address.
does.
I'm gonna send you my address.
I got you. You will have coffee for the rest of your life, both of you.
Yes.
Well, hold on. Cut. I'm gonna give you coffee when I can.
That's the rest of our lives.
When I can.
And listen,
Big up to Molly
That's the London. Big up to Molly Coffee.
Yeah.
That's the London Jamaican right there. He can speak to you in Jamaican.
Mate,
And he speaks in Londonese.
Or he can,
What part of London, mate?
Like 20 years ago, I was with the Bank of America in Pinehurst.
Wow.
I was the bank teller over there. Not the guy, I was the personal banker.
Yeah.
Only black guy there, you can't. Okay.
Right in the corner, right?
Yeah.
Right in the corner. Yeah, I remember coming in and seeing you. How was I as a human being? Was I a nice guy?
No, he always said.
One, two, three.
I tried. On the cool side.
That's my dog.
Yo,
My dog.
because you know why? I have to live up to this thing, man. And I'm telling you, it's tougher than you think. The thing you talk, it's not a burden for my dad. It's my brothers and sisters, man. Like,
That's why I told you about the burden.
no,
you
but
see.
it's them.
That's
It's
why I
like
said it.
it's them. It's like even playing football. I was like, I can't see I can't let my brothers see me get knocked on my back.
Right.
Like I can't. They're like, what the fuck happened out there?
Right.
Like, who's that guy? Like, like I can't. I gotta I can't let them see me. They can't see me weak. They can't see me defeated. You dig? So that's who I have to be. My standards are to my brothers and sisters. Is like that, yeah, and Mama Rita, like they hold it down. They hold the mantle. So I got to like uphold that. Like I really like when I do things in my mind. Like even when you hear me drinking on your damn Drink Champs, I'm gonna get in trouble later.
Yeah, no.
But my brother Ziggy just talking about this shit.
Yeah,
But
man.
you can't be drinking Bloody Marys in the morning. I'm like,
It's a morning drink, sir.
like
Morning.
So
bro.
That was one of my last questions. I don't know where you're gonna go. You could I just
I'm
say
gonna
this real quick.
Go ahead. It might be the same question.
How many times do you get mistaken for your brothers?
Oh no, it's not.
Oh gosh, man, all the time. All my life, but it's cool because it's what we are.
So
But
when they come up to you, like, Damien,
but you know-
Wagwan.
They're
Yeah.
like, hey, Marley.
they,
Like Ziggy.
okay, when I did, I was doing this thing for Molly Coffee.
Okay.
So there was a line around. There's a line around the building.
Right.
I just remember hearing, "Who's he again? Is that Ziggy?"
Right.
But I was like, no, I'm Rohan.
Right.
I'm Marley Coffee guy.
Right.
The farmer.
Right.
I have a coffee story.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
Right.
Because that's just what it is, you dig?
That's
And
great.
like, it's like even being in Paris, right?
Right.
And they were doing this red carpet thing for the movie. I'm walking, Ziggy. I'm like, no, Ziggy's coming, man. I'm like, no, man, Ziggy's coming, man. I'm going inside. Like, so it's cool though, but I'm not Ziggy and Steve and Damon, Julian and Kimani and Robert. I'm Rohan. So I'm gonna let you know, I'm Rohan. Or, no, Ziggy soon come. You know what I mean? But it's nice.
Right.
It's Irie because we're all the same people.
And you all look alike, though. It's just if I was, this would be racist if I was white, but I'm black. So
It can
listen,
still be racist. It can still be racist, bro. You can still be
Gonna
racist.
look alike.
I don't know. I think
your father got some great fucking.
I think you're hella
strong
racist
genes.
right now, bro.
Yeah, I am. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you
But
hella-
y'all do look alike in a great way. That's greatness.
Yeah, it's true.
The family of God.
It's the energy.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
love how he
cause-
spoke. He said, "It's true."
Yeah, because we all think alike. We're 7 brothers, 7 different minds, but our aim is Haile Selassie the first, Rastafari.
Wow.
And like you hear my brother Ziggy talk about being good humans, So we all aspire to be good people, good humans, and so we kind of judge each other. We don't judge like that, but we kind of rub off on each other in a way where we act like each other because we like how each other flex, we like how each other do. So we're like each other just because our way of life, and even our big sisters like Sidella and Sharon, we like them because they're great mothers and they're great teachers, they're great leaders, they're great CEOs, they're great operators. So we respect that and we respect just nature. And we know that in human nature is kings and queens. So we're of the kings and the women's of the queen. So we honor the woman as queen as they are and we walk as the kings that we are.
God damn it.
Damn.
That was you made. Let me just say. We couldn't have ended it a better way we really, really respect you, your legacy, your family, everybody. Everything that comes with it, man. You know, we want to give you your flowers. You deserve your flowers. You earned your flowers. You're your own legend in your own right.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
And we wanted to share that in front of everybody, in front of the public, because it's real shit, man.
Thank you for
Continue
sharing
to be
with
great.
us.
I'm gonna go hang out at your hotel. I'm gonna be honest. Can I smoke? No, not in the room.
On the weekends. On the weekends.
You got balconies, right?
Pardon.
I'm gonna fuck up your balcony. All the white people.
You know, to each his own.
Yeah.
And just like anywhere else, we're responsible for our actions and we do as we see fit, as how we see life. So if we want to burn, we know how to burn, where we want to burn. And
burn.
Yeah, we respectfully burn.
Know how to burn, bro.
Hey,
you gotta know how to burn.
I'll be seeing you in Hawaii. You different.
Yeah.
You saw
But
me
by
in
the way,
Hawaii.
my brother, I couldn't forget this.
Okay.
I did bring 2 items for my brother.
Okay, holy
and
shit.
These are items that I produce and create.
Wow.
And this is my
Lion Order.
Lion Order. And hopefully, this is for the household.
Wow.
Right? So this is inspired by
This is off the chain.
This is
It's better
inspired.
than Hermes right here.
Yeah, absolutely. I
You know what
decide
I mean?
I do things the right way. That's a rock crystal that we're using right there. And I've created that with
look at that.
finest of finest.
We gotta get him.
Yeah. So this is
Sign this joint.
yeah, so this is Lion Order stuff, you know what I mean? That's
Lion
my movement,
Order.
Lion Order, and we believe in good quality things. Here I got my little tray, which is made from not ceramic, but porcelain. I believe in good quality things. So
I got a
we-
lot of class.
The class is first.
Yes.
Yo.
Yeah, because why not? We're kings, you know?
That's right.
So we deserve to live as kings and be as clean as possible and try to do the things in the right way.
God damn it.
So we want to live as kings as we are. And that's why we say Lion Order, non-denomination, because Rastafari is truly that, because the Ras means head, and the Tafari means the creator, the one being. So we're in charge of self, and that's what we know from the lion. The lion is always a lion every single day. He wakes up a lion, goes to sleep a lion, is never not a lion.
Right.
So we represent the Lion Order movement. So that's Lion Order. And my brother,
Taking a picture. Let's take a picture.
let's do it.
That was so